Purple is good for polish. The foot is good. It's just a scratch now. Don't start shit. Shit starters like BG here. A question to start shit. I feet the tent lifestyle has emboldened shit. I don't know, man.
Hi, Magritte
somebody
Traveler.
I think in the comments said it was about like saying I killed my children, like insinuating abortion. I think it's more shameful to bring children to full term, have them, and then fucking neglect and abuse them and have them taken away. But that's just me. Oh yeah, and be with a man who literally beat on my kid.
I guess she's going off on Shani again? Is that what we're doing here tonight?
Right. Or fuck them up for life, yep.
Hello, green gelatin.
But that's just my opinion. Do we get feet pic? I'm gonna do my feet maybe tomorrow. Hey, YouTube lover, I know. Hey, potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, strawberries.
So, of course, she is claiming that she hasn't had any fast food
They never
or
take a day
smoked
off,
this
I know.
evening. But she seems quite happy, all things considered.
To each their own. Thank you, succulent.
I thought that too, Magritte Traveler. That's why I put up my poll.
She's completely delusional, like comparing herself to me from the weight loss standpoint when she would not be losing weight. She's like, at least I'm trying. Trying how? You literally don't go anywhere. You do the same thing you did in that dungy house. Now you're in a dungy tent laying on your ass all day. You and Rev, when you could be fucking working.
Is this going to be another evening
The only
of
reason you're losing
rewriting
weight is
history?
because, like I said, you don't have fucking cheeseburger money anymore, honey. It was AI. I know. Dill, right? Ew, I know, cheesy yum yum. Can rotten teeth really hurt your health? Still talking about me. The nerve. Like, humble yourself, man. Excuse me. When your front door is a zipper, take 2 seats. But that's by your own choosing, by the way. Like, this was optional. Yeah, red lipstick, I guess. This is optional. They had somewhere to live, you know?
Hi, Michael. Happy Friday to you as well,
infection?
if it's still Friday where you
And
are.
heart disease.
Otherwise,
Ooh.
happy maybe Saturday?
King Cobes. Yeah, his were awful.
Yes,
right?
I know. I was planning on Sunday, but she surprised us. She came on live. I wasn't expecting her to. I even put up a poll. Hi, Otter Girl. Hi, Ketamine Clinic. She's raging about Shani again and like doing the whole, you know.
Hello,
She's
Eloise.
different. She's implying that she's better.
And by the way, even if someone's not trying to lose weight, doesn't mean you have to berate them and act like you're better. Remember this dress? Rock and Roam, baby. Was it Rock and Roam? XXXL. Rock and Roamed. Of course, I only
Hi,
wear this in
Rebecca
private.
Tracy.
Hi, BG Sexy. I saw myself on the swing. I'm not good with weight loss advice. Look at me. Really, Millie? I don't know that.
She's in a far better mood than she was earlier when she was walking in the park.
With me around Kuwait, Syria, now here. Yeah, I have like a dress with long sleeves. I could wear it, but it's still kind of like tight around the boobs. I don't think I'd be. I don't think it would be approved.
Yeah, she's suddenly better again.
These girls flaps in yoga pants.
More fired up. Whereas she was crying earlier because she had to walk.
Yes,
in actual tears because she had to walk around the park. But look at this big smile on her face now.
Washing powder containers? I like the smell of washing stuff, yeah. I like the smell of like washing liquid and dryer sheets. Downy?
I agree, Michael. Something's up.
I'm putting my top coat.
He was there for a while, cheering her on, clapping emojis, encouraging her.
Yes, girlfriend, yes. Do you hate when people say that? Yes. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have once or twice. Rock and Roll website? I should start shopping there again, eh? It was like $140 for a dress. But he makes them by hand. Yvonne was really cool. Downy Cherry Blossom? Really? Snuggle. Taco.
Painting her nails, I see.
Probably Miss Chris.
Hi, the real Daisy May.
Come to New Zealand. Hey, Pickle Breath. Oh. Modest ponchos.
Now, this is the latest that she has gone on in a while. Like in the last week or two, she's been coming on earlier, ending earlier. So I really wonder what has changed her mood.
BG, you're drinking water loud, BG.
A couple of things come to mind.
I love my cat.
No, you don't.
Yeah, if everyone can say some prayers for Pete's mom, she's in the hospital because she might have pneumonia and she's on oxygen, so I've been praying for her.
Oh boy, that's not good.
If you guys believe in that stuff or send positive vibes, yeah. Heavy smoker, yeah. Yeah, she's in her 70s now, I think. Oh, Melly! Well, you're allowed. He's been to visit her a couple times, yeah. Yes. Yeah, she's like kind of like very weak and out of it, but she is like alert enough to talk to him, like, but not much. Yes. Yeah.
Is she planning on going and seeing Pete's mom? Because my understanding is that she's always been close to his mom. And when she would come back from the Middle East, when she would hang out with Pete, she would go and see his mom, including on Christmas.
Fish.
Hi, Seashell Cindy.
Oh, wow, Miss Chris. You're going to see Obsession? I went by myself. I would actually go back to the movie theater to watch Hokum. That was really good. Did anyone see that?
She's gonna go watch the same movie again a couple of days later?
Weird Barbie did, I know that. When will we next see Al Sultan? In the chat or in person?
What?
I prefer going by myself. Yeah, same here.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Honestly, I don't like. You're watching a movie. You're not going to talk. So what's the point?
True, Michael. Good point. She's not answering the question about Salah. Somebody asked, when are we going to see him? And she said, oh, in person or in the chat, but...
BG?
Left it right there.
Probably Athletic. BG song? BG Cersei, she's a beauty queen. She's queen. BG 13. BG in her feet. No need to share popcorn. Hey, Danny.
For him to be so adamant about her
the song
moving
gets you through the rough times
and building up her stamina, they're planning something. They're either planning to meet somewhere or she's trying to get him over here. His whole thing is that he doesn't want to go anywhere and be stuck with her and her being unable to move. So he probably had words with her earlier today, which is why she was crying when she went to the park.
Like, gag me with a spoon.
But the whole thing is what's being planned behind the scenes. I know many believe that him getting to Canada is very difficult, and it probably is.
Wedding.
But is that a possibility? Can he go to Canada as a visitor, even if briefly? Alternately, are they planning a trip?
True.
If he was never planning to see her ever again, I don't think he'd be pushing this fitness thing.
Could she be any cuter? Can we see Salah this year?
Somebody asked again. Answer the question.
I hope so. I can't stand it. Every night I dream about us being together.
Hi, Mothman Muses.
I gotta get in shape.
Ah, see? There she goes.
So I can travel better.
Yep. There she goes.
How's everyone doing this evening?
And she goes off topic now.
Not too bad, Andy. I miss Juice. Oh my god, you should see the picture he sent me of Julia. He goes, is she ugly? Because of her haircut. I go, no. She's not ugly. Where is she?
So somebody asks, are we going to see him this year? She says, I hope so. And then she says, I have to get in shape, which just kind of confirms everything I just said. There's something being planned on in the background. He just does not want to be stuck with her in her current condition. She's going to deflect now by showing pictures of Julia.
Oh my god! My poor cat! What did they do?
Not good. Not good.
Her tail. I'm like, babe, they even put her to sleep so they could do a better job, and they didn't even do it.
Yeah, not a good look for Julia. Mm-mm.
He said his mom what? Her tail looks like another animal. She looks pissed rough. Yeah. Syria has the best vets in the world. Swag, yeah. Hey, Ethical. I know, Cornt. Yeah, it's already pretty hot. She looks like an elderly scrotum. She does. No, she can clean herself. It's just that.
Did
if
she
you
just
saw
say that her
hair-
cat looks like a man's genitals?
here,
Is that
I'll
what
show
I just
you.
heard?
Oh, what's this? What's this?
I think there's a lot of things wrong with her original Kuwait one,
Oh
Michael.
my god. She is like
Totally spectator.
super-
Yep, from a distance.
super hairy. It's like so in the heat, like no.
Yeah, she's totally deflecting. She doesn't want
She
to give a
loves her
straightforward
dad.
answer, which means something is in the works.
She loves her dad. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom, but I have to wait now because my nails are not dry. Yeah, my cat. She was our cat in Kuwait. Our cat. Excuse me. And then Salah took her on the plane. I have a video of that. I think.
He didn't abandon her. You did.
Aw. That's her in her cage with the water. Poor baby on the plane. She's on the plane, see? He took her on the plane. He took her. Hey, Fed Up Beezer. She was sedated, yeah.
He took her on the plane, but somehow
Her in the pickup
Foodie
ball.
couldn't.
She needed a trim, not bald like that. No,
Hi,
Salah
Nady,
thinks
for
I'm
you.
going to take all the hair.
I think so too. I think it's a trip that was just deferred
Actually,
because of
she
her
said that she hasn't
condition.
been crapping, but she used to crap on my bed, yeah. She did okay. She did okay, but she was. I feel bad for Salah because like at the time that he was leaving Kuwait, the flights into Syria were still very sparse, like rare because of the country just opening up for tourism again and like stuff like that, like for flights. And he was I think there was like something going on in Syria at the time, so he had to fly, like he had a flight into Damascus, but he had it like the process of him leaving Kuwait, leaving his residency, leaving everything. So he had to deal with that with her, and then he had to wait in the airport for like forever, like because they kept changing the flight on him. First, it was a certain time flying into Damascus. Then they changed it to Aleppo, which is way further away. So then he had to wait like 5 more hours with Julia in the airport, changing her pee pads, making sure she's okay, giving her more meds, finding a water cup for her. Like, hey, Mad Hatter.
I agree, the real
So then
Daisy May.
he
Something
had
is
to-
definitely
then
up with
whenever he got
Malaysia.
to Aleppo, he had to take a bus, another like 5-6 hour bus ride to where he had to go. She made it. I just gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right there. She looks like a hijab. Make a hijab with her hair. But yeah, she made it there with him, alhamdulillah. Because I was, like, hi, DG! DG!
Everything that she just described, everything, his residency, having to give it up, the many flights he had to take, the delays, all of the chaos that she just described, that he and Julia had to go through, was all her doing. All of that happened because of her actions, because she tried to steal a little baby Bruce and tried to grift off of him. And that's why she's in her current situation as well. Yeah, ketamine clinic, exactly. While hiding in Canada from everyone on the internet. Yep. Only to then get up and go to Syria to disturb whatever peace he was trying to get. He and Julia had a good thing going in Syria, but she decided to take herself over there. But it's just interesting how he was able to do all that. Like, she never said how difficult it was for him. Now we find out about all of these like flight delays, flying into different cities, taking 5 or 6 hour bus rides to get to where he had to go, changing her pee pads, her meds. She never got into so much detail before. Now we find out almost a year later. So good on him. But why are you unable to do the same to have Julia in the cabin and fly back with her? She never attempted to get Julia back to Canada, ever. She got up and left both times. She didn't put any thought into it. And in Syria, when she was planning her departure, that was very obvious because she had a lot of details about getting a scooter. She knew the price ranges. She knew the capacity of the scooters. She knew all of this stuff. Had no idea about how to transport a cat back into Canada. Didn't look it up at all. Nothing. So she devoted time to something that would benefit her, not to transport Julia. Even though she was asking for $10,000.
Anyways, I just remembered the slugs on our bathroom. Yeah, I decided to go live.
Why? She was doing something before this stream that gave her a bit of a pep.
To be in my chat for some reason.
Something gave her a bit of a pep to go live because it wasn't in the works. And her mood. So what was it? Was she getting like validation from other people perhaps before that? And she decided to carry that over?
Hey, Island Dragonfly. Could be more if you need me. Isn't it illegal for what? Not the bathroom slugs.
Girl, you're the bathroom slug. Come on now.
Breath?
Slugging it out on the couch. You're slugging it in the bathroom too.
You must be new here. She's sleeping in her basket. What is this?
She just told us she's sleeping in her basket and then she starts shrieking. Such consideration.
Mr. Rascal, cinnamon roll. Oh yeah? Bija. Wow, 45? University, what did she take? What did she study? Good, congratulations. It's never too late. Not until your dying breath. How was your day? It was okay. It was good, alhamdulillah. I gave them all little photo albums I made of our pics. Oh, that's cute. 1047? Yeah, I'm feeling okay. She'd studied law. Yeah, princess, it is. I hate starting over. Starting over can be tough and exciting at the same. It depends. Depends what kind of starting over, but
I don't think it's the ego pep. I'm inclined to go with DoorDash,
sometimes
Michael.
things are just stagnant.
Maybe the praise from Salah, but DoorDash is like
you know?
up there. Probably the number one
If
choice.
it's a choice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A second wife and kids.
Oh.
Change is scary. Yep. I'm starting to get really restless and antsy. Like I really want to Si Salah. But I really don't want to go to... Like, I think of, like, Syria, and it's like... no, it'd be hard for me to go there.
She wants to so badly.
Yeah, I know, but it still takes time. My starting over in Cornwall was depressing. Yeah, Nina, I know.
Clearly, she wants to be back in Syria.
I'm not ignoring you, Anna. I didn't see what you said. The long-ass flights. Remember I used to do them, like, regularly?
Hi, Cece.
I mean, we could go to Malaysia. It's just that I have to be in shape, so I'm, like, the only thing holding myself back. So I gotta really keep up with this stamina crap.
Stamina crap. Stamina crap.
And I'm actually, like, fasting right now. I need a system reset because, like, my blood sugars were, like, super high, even with meds. It was, like, 17
Hey, only
today.
me, Kimberly. Glad you made it over.
And then, like, from fasting all day, it went down to, like, 9. So... I need to, like, also reset, like, my taste buds. I heard, like, after 3 days of, like, fasting, your body, like, resets and switches into fat burning mode. So I gotta do that. Because literally everything just hurts my stomach. I'd rather just give my body a break right now, honestly. I'm trying anyways, but it's really hard. It's hard, but...
She's fasting as of when?
Tomorrow will be harder.
As of, like, 30 minutes ago? A few minutes before she came on live? Is that when the fast began?
I did 5 rounds. Thank you. Hi, baby girl. I miss you. Can we hug and kiss?
He refuses to do anything with her, travel with her, meet up with her, anything unless she gets into shape. I think he's
I fasted all day. No, but I could probably go a while, Court Fondue.
He's made that, like, the condition of meeting up with her, which is what I thought happened the first time around with Malaysia.
Hey, Sounder Rain.
I think,
Happy Friday, you too.
And I've said this before, I think that he put an end to that trip because she didn't improve. So he said, we're not going to Malaysia. He canceled the trip. World events also happened around the same time, shortly thereafter. But now, if they're going to try to do it again, he's laying down the law, so to speak. He's giving her conditions.
Do you know that you look like Steve Buscemi?
Hi, Bella.
Did you know these? Did you know these, BG? Hey, BG.
Hey, Darkest Coven. Yep, yeah. How many times have we heard this over the last 8 years? Gotta get down on Friday. Yep, I can't find the fish. 17 is what she's admitting to as far as her blood sugar. I would not be surprised if it was a lot higher.
Thanks. You need all the tests? Jesus. Yeah. I don't have to do PAPs anymore, but I gotta get mammogram and stuff.
Good point, Michael. Yep, it's been a while since she's brought up blood sugars or anything along those lines.
It's okay. No. BG! You're not cuddly, BG. She threw it in the toilet. I have no cervix. No. Total hysterectomy means they remove that. Drinking gravy is in Chantel's ancestry. Dating. Yes, my great grandpa was a gravy drinker. Thank you, Island Dragonfly.
So far from what I've listened to,
everything.
Only me, Kimberly, she hasn't said what she did, but maybe she did before we came on live. I'm not sure. But for the last half hour, she hasn't said what she was doing.
I get to shaking, my blood pressure goes up and I pass out. A foodie fan.
Hey, Broasted.
I had some ovarian cysts that kept coming back. I have never had hot flashes, like, or anything. Well, it's hard to tell with me what's up there then. I don't know.
She's trying to explain why she doesn't need to see a gynecologist.
I don't take hormones, no. But hormones were not recommended, like, because I have a history of, like, pulmonary, like, blood clots, and estrogen increases that risk. So I don't know.
Wasn't her A1C like almost 20 or 25 when she was in the Middle East?
It doesn't feel different down there now. I don't notice any difference in that. Like any sensation differences? No. Ewy! No more cramps, no more period, yeah. Although I would take a period and be healthy, rather be healthy with a period than not. To be honest. Although, I really hated having a period, oh my god. I already went through menopause like the minute they took it out. You go into instant menopause. Yeah.
Roasted, you know what I think? Because
I still get like menopausal symptoms. Like
if he's going to be living with her, he doesn't want to be at her beck and call. He wants her to do for herself. And if she's practically immobile,
but that's about it.
He's going to be responsible for her in the meantime. So I think he's trying to avoid a lot of that. It also indicates more that there's a trip being planned, because for a trip she would have to be mobile. More so than like Canada. I mean, obviously she needs to in Canada as well, but he doesn't want to go traveling and have to lug her around. Or have her bedbound and him wasting the trip just like fetching things for her there.
Tell BG to quit biting them. Just very out of breath potatoes, like very out of breath. Like wheezy. More than usual. I was live actually when I lived with BB, and people in the chat were noticing I sounded really bad. So I went to the hospital and they found it. Twinifer Lopez. Hold on, I'll turn my ringer off. Yeah, good thing I was live. Honey ham, Callie-Roo? Yeah, they can be dangerous. Like, you can die.
Hi, Patricia.
You can literally die. Let's go downtown. Yeah. Yeah, they do, yeah. That's sad, Nona girl. That's not cool.
I don't know, Miss Music Girl. I know Kimberly mentioned that he had, he was saying, he was cooking and saying, guess who's coming over, like trying to imply that they were going to see each other, but who knows? with him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. They were here earlier, corn fondue. Yeah. I remember that surgery.
Is that the surgery where Pete's was blow drying?
I mean, it was
her?
so long ago, Princess. I just choose not to live my life in constant fear. I already have like general anxiety about stuff, so you know, you make peace with it and you move on.
She has said this many times. She has said
All
this
you can do.
Since she was in Kuwait. I specifically remember her saying that she's not afraid of death when she had the abscess or boil in Kuwait, which was right around this time.
That was honestly one of the most painful things.
And she has said it several times.
They can travel to the heart too.
Several times since, she has said that she's not afraid of death. It's almost as if she's resigned to the fact that she's going to have an early demise.
Oh, yikes.
A couple of months ago, she said that she's 42, that she's way beyond middle age because she does not expect to live to 84.
If they're sitting there gaming for like 500 hours, gotta charge my phone. Because I gotta have enough battery to put on my space facts while I'm sleeping. Dillard. Ew.
Is that right,
What, Nelly?
Nady, for you? She'll have to
I'm not happy with this.
Support him for 3 years financially?
Bruh. I don't remember the cheese incident. I don't remember what happened. You guys probably remember more than I do. Baby aspirin, yeah. Like a preventive measure, eh? Cheese funeral? I don't know. Oh, really? You had to have... Oh, wow. Wait, I gotta open this chat because I can't see.
You think she is afraid?
No, I don't want to talk about the poop in a bag story
That's
again.
why she refuses to go to the doctor. Yeah, I think she also doesn't want to be lectured. She doesn't want to hear what people have probably told her hundreds, if not thousands of times.
Make sure he gets up and walks around. And
she knows it's grim, but she doesn't want to hear it.
My cheese usage. Cheese usage. Yeah. Well, it does. It acts like a blood thinner. Aspirin. I was half nude, eh? Remember? Well, I didn't have my hijab on. I was like, oh my god. Salah was actually, he was mad, but I thought he would have been more mad, but he was mad.
Is she talking about when she, like, when the camera slipped?
You don't understand. Like,
she was half nude.
Like, if someone, like a woman, a Muslim woman in Syria did that, like, it would be not good. Like a hijabi. I'd probably stress him out to the max. Hey, Marsha.
You think?
You were gonna get an earful. Sorry, bae. A hijabi is a woman who wears a hijab. Funeral alien.
She hasn't called him bae for a long time. However, she has been as of today, as of earlier.
That's how it is, man.
Maybe yesterday,
Man.
but it's been a while since she called him bae. But we're back to that again. Interesting. Interesting.
No, I'm not, Kenzarella. No, I'm fasting. It's not even big enough to do that. Yeah, you guys would know if I was burnt. Good for you. Yeah, good for me. I hope it fucking better be. Salt and straw made it. Woo! Choco Taco? She would like it.
So let's think about this. There's been a theme
internet connection
of money.
Could you imagine trying Kik with the Syrian internet?
There's been the theme of remonetizing the couples channel. Maybe even him
like at least 3 days
doing
for
blogs on the couples channel. Then there's,
for health reasons.
At the same time, this whole push for her to increase her stamina, get in shape. Then she's saying how much she misses him.
So I can keep track how low it goes. You know?
There is a need for increased money. Now, is that so that he can do blogs and earn whatever it is that she sends him every month? Is there a need for money so she can pay off whatever it is that she needs to pay off to make sponsorship more likely? Something's going on.
No.
And the money is a factor. It's all related.
I can get some, but... Uh-oh. You have a really bad cold, Melly? You have a feed fetish. Is after people's husbands. If you're doing 7+ days. Doesn't like spring water have natural electrolytes in it? YouTube lover.
Why the need now to remonetize that couples channel? Why try to activate it now? That's a big key here.
No. Because everything I eat either affects my blood pressure bad or my sugar. And for that not to happen, it has to be tasteless, and my taste buds are too hyper palatable right now, so I'd rather honestly just not even eat at all if I have to eat that shit. So
they do, but for something in particular, I feel
Polynesian coconut jello.
She's
wow.
also been talking a lot lately about having
good.
Goals. All of a sudden,
Never
the
heard of
goals are
that.
back, and it sounds like
Opia?
they're financial goals for something.
Munch on
So,
some celery. Pickles are too... Yeah, but pickles are salty. Can't... No, I don't take supplements.
you have goals and you want to revive the couples channel. And you want him to potentially do blogs. While also doing stamina beezes.
Yeah, you feel good, eh, Kiwi? Like, fasting does feel good. It just takes a crazy amount of willpower to do.
Hate Crescent Fresh, I know. Yeah, not likely, especially with the exchange rate and all the added fees and all of that.
No gelatin, woo!
She kind of walked that back a little bit, I think, today, possibly yesterday. She said she's not going to buy clothes now.
I think Chantal would rather waste away than eat celery. You have the idea.
She's not going to buy clothes. She's going to wait until she loses some weight so she can get better fitting clothes.
No. Fasting, I'm keeping track of my blood sugar, but yeah, if you have hyperglycemia, like if you have type 1 and you get hypoglycemic, then no, it's dangerous.
Well, Kimberly, she also said that he downgraded his internet recently.
Are like 17, yeah, it'll do you some good not to eat for a while, probably.
So what is it?
My blood
is the internet bad, or did he downgrade? She probably forgot she told us that he downgraded.
Oh, I need to give my system a break. Juice fasting? Yeah, juice fasting would be bad for me right now. Yeah, if I get dizzy, I feel okay, actually, weirdly. You know.
Because you're not fasting.
Get sick, no. Actually, after a couple of days, you start getting more clarity and more energy. Eat the fruit and get the fiber.
Broasted, he paid for the tickets, yet she was the one who had to be on the phone with the airlines, canceling things and getting refunds. Meanwhile, she doesn't even know his name, his actual birthday, how old he is, nothing. But she was handling all that.
Because you can eat things that'll make you lose weight. Sure, I mean, I could eat a big, like a kid's meal a day and whatever I want, as long as, you know, it's calories in, calories out for weight loss. But I'm talking about, like, system reset health-wise, like, for health. Like, you know, that cheeseburger and fry, you can still probably lose weight eating it, but you're still going to have, like, skin problems and, you know, it's inflammatory food and stuff like that. So I want to be healthy. Not just small, not just thin. I want to be healthy. I want to have glowing skin. I want to... My system, like, completely... After, like, 3 or 4 days, your immune system completely resets on a fast. For 3 months. Yeah, seriously.
Your immune system resets in 3 days. Wow.
It makes you feel in an energetic way, yeah. Hey, Ray Ray. Fast food hurts my stomach, so I never eat out. For Ray Ray and Crisco. Hello. Yeah, it does. Eggs, avocado, oatmeal. Yeah, those are good foods, but ugh, gross. Yeah. Don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah. You need to cook for yourself, I know.
I guess those are fun facts from TikTok University. Medical Center.
I don't want to think about food for a while. I just want to you know, like, remove food from my everyday life for a while and see what that does. Yeah, I have enough fat to eat off of for, like, how long? Like, forever.
She's not being forthcoming.
Seriously. That's what happens after 3 days. Your body kicks into ketosis mode and starts eating its own fat. Thanks, Pickle Breath. I hope I can do it. I don't know. If you do a fast long enough time, You know, when you start re-eating, you're going to be, any food is going to taste so wonderful in its natural state, right? Because your buds are reset, and you just, you know, the idea is that junk will feel too gross. I don't know about that, but
the idea is that sounds like something she heard somewhere online.
With low-fat turkey every day. I watched the guy fat. Thank you, Serenity. Right. Right, Nina. Yeah, I saw that. The guy fasted for 30 days and ate a piece of watermelon, and it's like...
There she goes. Yeah, I saw that. The guy fasted for 100 days. So she's, yeah.
Dr. Now sticker on my fridge.
She's just looking at everything on YouTube, on TikTok, and taking it as fact, and just spouting it off to the Beezers.
That's right. That's right, Nina. And when I start eating again, yeah, I'll start like, it'll be clean, pretty clean.
Girl, you ate right before this stream. Stop.
About, like, which way I should be eating and stuff like that, but clean eating bees. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go back to eating meats. Well, you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot to think about.
She doesn't like to think, though. Yeah, cycles, totally.
You can't think good without food. It's hard, eh, Marsha? Autophagy.
I feel like I'm having flashbacks to Kuwait. Because it's almost identical.
I get an upset stomach after fast food, and I shit my brains out 5 times a day. That's why I have no energy to walk anywhere. Like, think, like, if your body is a vehicle, it requires energy to move. Imagine feeding it a huge Big Mac, a huge fries, a sugary Coke, and then expect to, like, have the energy to go walking. No way.
She's repeating something that she heard somewhere.
You just want to, like, lay like this all day.
She wouldn't give such an analogy. That's not something she would come up with on her own.
I was able to walk a bit more today because I was fasting. I believe that. Fiber, yeah. Body's a temple. I refuse to do no reason to my father taught me to eat every day and stop bad food. Nice, Marsha. I know, but even despite that, the brain is... Addiction is powerful, man.
I think it was the binge code, if I'm not mistaken, Darkest Coven. Hey, Gonzo Duke. No, I don't think so either.
Head. I find it easier to just fast than start right away worrying about, like, meal planning, and it's just constant food, like worrying about, like, calorie counting, how many ounces of this I should eat, what is this, and it's just all tastes like shit at the beginning, and it's all expensive food. I'd rather just, like, friggin' fast, honestly.
What a mess.
That's just how I feel.
Not so complicated, Foodie. You just have to cut out the fast food. That's it.
A system reset and burn in my own fat.
You don't have to count. You don't have to do anything. Don't complicate it. You just need to quit the fast food.
I'm not advising anyone to do what I do because, you know, see a doctor first, but... Yeah, Nina, of course. That's mostly how it is with most. It's not worth it after. No.
She overcomplicates it in her head,
like that momentary
and that's problematic, rather than just, like,
so
focusing on one thing.
Yeah, Cornwall.
Eliminating the fast food.
You don't miss fast food at all?
That'll be half her issue right there.
I didn't weigh in today. I forgot. Marsha, thank you. I know, Swag Daddy. I gotta break that cycle, man. Thank you, Marsha. Even when I'm not fasting, even if I eat clean for a day, I still end up doing the same thing because it's... Well, at first it doesn't feel like you're eating because you're eating clean food. Because your body's like, no, I don't want that shit. Give me something, you know, fatty, salty, and full of calories. It's like your brain is weird. Like lizard brain. I've done 5 days, Evelyn's, of fasting. And my skin and my hair were so shiny.
She told us this exact same thing when she was going to do a water fast or something in Kuwait.
Wow, YouTube lover.
Exactly, almost word for word. She has said this before.
You walking. I walked today. I'm going to go tomorrow. I don't know, Marsha. I believe in fasting. I do my best on diets when I don't weigh myself the first few weeks. True. Thanks, Evelyn.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. But she likes to tell that story.
Yeah. It's good for a reset, definitely.
But you've never reset.
It was like I did 5 days and then I just...
And then what happened?
I just felt like really good after a while. The first couple days are really hard. You like obsess about food.
So you fasted for 5 days. You felt really great. You looked amazing. All of this stuff. Then what happened? How did we get back to this point? Why was it not sustained? Not the fast, but just like the good habits.
peanut butter M&Ms. Yeah. Yeah, the food is addictive.
They are, Patricia.
Sugar,
like she's in a completely different reality and thinks we are as well. Same as earlier when she was going off on Shani again.
1 year of fasting, no fast food.
Setting herself up as better.
At least 10 years of my life.
Changing the background history.
10 years to my life. It's like, okay, I could keep going how I'm going and never getting to travel with Salah.
There we go.
Taking 10 years more off my life. Or I can add 10 years from my life. You know? So it's like, I keep reminding myself that every day. No more CPAP. No more medicine. It's expensive. Hundreds of dollars a month. There's so many benefits, you know?
Nope. There's one benefit. Insanity. One benefit to her that matters, and she said it right there about seeing Salah. That's what it is. None of the other stuff that she mentioned about her medicines, the hundreds of dollars on medicines. Nope. The key was when she said seeing Salah. He has set conditions and stipulations, and that's what this is about.
To be 92? No, Weird Barbie, I don't remember that existed.
Hi, Granny Noodles.
People lose hundreds of pounds. I know. Who wants to live to 90s? If I had my mind, I wouldn't mind. Yeah. I gotta do this, guys. I gotta do this. On a scooter. Hey, Pooh. Weird diet.
Hi, Pizza Kitty. This is live right now.
Thank you. Hell yeah. It's only pleasurable when it's in your mouth. The moment you swallow, there's no payoff. Yeah. And even ordering apps are addictive. It's the whole process. You know, getting cozy in your corner, scrolling all the menus, like, you know, like, yeah. Tell that to my husband.
Exactly, Michael. And the cycle will repeat itself. She's going to tell him off and say something nasty, rinse, repeat.
I don't know if I would live to 90 because, I mean, there's no one in my family that's lived that long. And I think I've done a lot of damage to my health already. You know?
Aren't we just talking about this before? That she said
40 years of being very unhealthy.
There she goes again.
Probably takes a toll. I've been watching my 600-pound life, and I don't ever want to get that. Me neither. I watched that too. And I feel like I'm on that path sometimes.
Hey there. This is exactly what we were talking about before, of what she said previously, that she's beyond middle age. She's not going to make it to 90. Last time she said she's not going to make it to 84.
I'm trying for
but
3
same
days,
thing.
but if I feel like I can keep going a bit, maybe I will. If my blood sugars steady out, I feel okay, have more energy. Me and good old water.
Oh, water fast.
Like, I don't know if it's like placebo effect, but just achieving that walk today set up my whole day for, you know, and having like you guys and having Salah in the chat cheering me on. Like, that's a big part of why I love him too. He really cares about me, like my health and stuff, you know? He's always checking if I'm okay. Always there to encourage me. You know? He's like a real supportive, good guy. Yeah. I don't know, Evelyn's. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of being out of breath, getting up out of bed to go to the friggin' washroom every day. I'm tired of, like, not being able to do shit. You know? I can't say enough how big it is that Salah's doing that. He could easily not care. Especially so far away. No, he doesn't ask me to get the surgery, but he agreed that, oh yeah, he wanted me to get it in Syria, remember? I'm like, no. Thank you. I don't want to get sepsis bees. I'm just joking. Go to Turkey.
Why did she say no, that he didn't want her to get surgery? Then she said, oh, yeah, he did. He did, I think.
Wow, mashallah.
When the whole K-Bella thing happened,
how is he going to bench your cheeks?
He mentioned that in the text, that he hoped that she would get her health together and that whatever she was going to do would work for her.
That made me laugh. Arabs, the reason why a lot of them use B is because there's no P in Arabic. There's no letter P. Nina, today Salah said he's going to pinch my cheeks. Bench my cheeks. He loves my cheeks. I sent him a selfie. He's like, let me see a selfie just to make sure my clothes were modest. And he said, I'm going to eat your cheeks. He likes my cheeks. Like, pinch them.
Yep, I saw that clapping emoji, Michael.
Wouldn't even let you type.
That's exactly what he did.
Bench your cheeks.
Although Nina's a questionable
it was funny
figure.
Today, yeah. Let me bench your cheeks. At my highest 400, I was barely able to stand at my sister's wedding. That was my wake-up call. Wow, 150 in the world open right up again. Yeah,
wait, what?
I feel like... I don't want to die, you know? So... Which cheeks? Swag daddy. My cheeks. He loved my cheeks. And I don't have to be super thin for him. Like, I don't care about being thin for anybody. I want to be, like, healthy. That's my goal. It's not about looks. It's not about anything other than health. And and it helps that he's supportive and not, like, shaming, like, first of all, I wouldn't be with him if he was like that, but...
Because he won't travel with you unless you get it together and show some improvement.
Yeah, thank you, Pickle Breath. We all have different wake-up calls. It's true, 1047. It's standing for, you guys see, it's hard. It's painful. It shouldn't be like that. Reese PC.
Well, Teardrop, when the rage happened, Teardrop said, I never liked him. I only kind of accepted him because of you, Foodie.
But I can't feel anything. But it's like, You know? I don't know. My back was on fire. Me too, my back hurts. My lungs are on fire. It's like you just want to sit down again. It's just like really shit.
You said you didn't smoke today. Why are your lungs on fire?
The surgery takes a while. It's like a year waitlist.
Me neither, Patricia. We know how this is going to go.
You're kind of trapped in your body. Your mind wants to do all these things, but you physically can't.
There's going to be a rage at some point. She's going to rage at him as well. He needs to accept her as she is. Why is he forcing all of these changes on her? She's done with him. Rinse, repeat.
Can you check on Scrape? I messaged her. We've had a really bad 20 hours. My husband's aunt was told her kidneys were failing. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Breezeth. Oh my god. Oh no. Sorry to hear that.
No gas so far during this stream, unless she did it before we got on. No gas. Interesting.
Yeah, girl, I know 1047. That's what I want to do too. Yeah, sending love, Breezes. Sorry about that. Shoot. I hope Teardrop's okay with her sister. She's probably really worn out. Yeah, I don't know about Scrape. Like, I hate that, like, something sent her away. I don't know, like, you know, if people are messing with her. And Gothjet's gone, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what's going... Like, the thing is, like, I don't fully understand this, like, all this stuff going on. Like, you know?
Lots
she
of
was
trauma
on
dumping
earlier
this week.
But
Lots.
she was really, like, tired and not feeling well. I hate that, like, an outside, like, weird beef, like, is keeping her away. I wish, like, you know... I don't know what's going on.
Hi, Maeve. She actually said she hates them.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't remember when I started, like, really... It's been, like, couple of years. I know she's watched me from the... I don't know, like, the Discords are fucked. I don't think anyone should join those fucking things. Like, they're no good, man. Scrape has a beauty bite tattoo. She does, so don't be chased away by these fucking people who are harassing you. I know, I feel bad, but I don't know what else to do.
So Scrape is no longer a Beezer? Aww.
Yeah, well, Hex is gone. She's booted out. I don't know if there's, like, I don't know who else, like, if there's still people in here that she don't want to be here unless they're gone, but I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah.
Doobs, McBoobs.
You're loyal when you have a beauty
Supposedly
bite.
somebody
Someone
else
has a what and D's tattoo? I don't know how Jen
hacked
got
her
my email. That's so
and then
weird.
put a profile picture of themselves, but it
Seriously,
was
that's
like the
creepy.
inside of Scrape's home. And it's turned into this
No,
whole
she
thing.
hasn't come back, and I feel bad. Like maybe that's why, I don't know. Like
Oh,
maybe
Nina's
she
right
doesn't-
there.
Scrape doesn't want to come back. I don't know because of that. Like I just don't know. Like I don't know what's going on fully. I don't know. Like
Nina's right there.
I just want to bees with everybody, man.
No, you don't. You said that they're all annoying and that you hate them.
Yeah. I don't think Scrape even has Kick right now.
Oh. Scrape left all of Kick. Ooh, good question, Bella Italian.
Anyway. I don't know what's going on, but nope, she wasn't on YouTube today either.
Storytime, I'm not sure. The only thing I know is that they mentioned the other day that they had gone fishing. And they throw a lot of money
I
at
feel
her.
like she's just freaked out. Yeah, I mean, you know.
I know some people suspect that it's anime under a different
And then
name.
someone left me a weird comment, but I deleted it, saying that
Oh, what happened?
Weird Barbie, Larry, and someone else were stalking me in public whenever I was in public feeding the pigeons. Like, you guys don't even live in, like, oh, Cocoa Pickles. Like, do you guys even live in Ottawa? Like, yeah.
So her beezers are stalking her?
Yeah, whenever people talk about, don't advertise any discords in my chat. Number one, I want nothing to do with it. No good has ever come out of people having those. It causes more chaos, fights, doxing, whatever. And never click links or trust people.
She knows that from experience because she got caught with a link.
Yeah.
And everybody knew that she was in Canada. Even though she was pretending that she was in Kuwait and dealing with her mental health.
Yeah, like people are accusing, like, I don't know. And I just, it's all weird, man. They want to create mistrust. Yep. You need to be on Netflix Worst Ex Ever about swordfish. Oh my god, yes. Like, it can't get worse than that. It can't get worse than it. Like, think about it. Yeah, for
I would
sure.
think when talking about him and all that she claims that she went
Larry
through with that
hasn't been
individual,
around.
which
I
she
know.
did, that the corners of the mouth would not be turned up in a semi-smile.
Oh, they get killed by their exes. Oh, so yeah, it can get worse. Oops. So one day, Hex just started not coming in the chats, and like whenever they came in, they announced that they were from the hater side before, but turned Beezer. That's why I don't want to block people without proof of something. Yeah, but that's like, I know Scrape blocked Gothjet because she was convinced that Gothjet was Hex.
No, you were
But
convinced.
I hope she didn't think that I didn't trust her whenever I wasn't sure about Gothjet being Hex because of them both being in the chat at the same time. And they have very different ways of talking, you know. I do believe, like, people are messing with her, and I do believe a lot of the things she's saying, though. Like, you know. But I don't fully understand it. It's, like, so weird. And convoluted and, like, you know. Like, twisty and...
Hey,
yeah,
Kate,
I don't want them getting caught up in bullshit.
good point. She was all worried about Julia.
I don't know. I
That
don't
quickly
think so,
changed.
Alien. Yeah, Dill. Yeah. Protect yourselves and move on. It's all you can do. But I don't know. No.
She looks more upset talking about Scapegoat and whatever's happening there than when bringing
And
up
then
the swordfish.
apparently Hex sent her some kind of weird fucked up link. I don't know. To like a book or something. And ever since then, people were like, you ever notice a whole bunch of new names? Like, new names would come in here. Like, she said, like, Sarah Janey was, like, the name of, like, I can't remember, but something that they found out through hacking her. Like, the name of one of something she knows or something like that. And then, someone
Excellent
came in
point,
with a
Michael.
picture of, like, her ceiling and
Excellent
curtains
point.
as their profile picture on YouTube or something. And I know you're thinking, why would they do that? Well, probably just as to intimidate and show, like, hey, you're hacked kind of thing. I don't know. Someone has the handle.
Oh, she definitely wants to get that couple's channel up and running. She wants that channel monetized as quickly as
Yeah,
possible.
don't ever click. I don't even trust people, like, I don't know. So
Good
anyways,
night, story
apparently-
time.
Hey,
Thanks for
Lavisa.
stopping by.
Apparently, Hex told Belle that she was like that Scrape was like being doxxed and all this shit. So of course she's fucking like, you know, but she's like, who cares? Like, Scrape is just like a regular person, and there's nothing you could find out about her that would ever turn me against her. So I don't know what's your point, like, you know. A Dill variant. So there's, I don't know, like, there's just so much fucked up shit going on, I can't even comprehend it. I have spoken to her, Barracuda. She's a woman. I've spoken to her.
They're talking about Scapegoat because there were some
Yeah.
who were saying that Scapegoat is a male. But Foodie says otherwise.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, YouTube lover. Like, you know.
Granny
I
Noodle,
don't
she
even
was
know
on the
you were
couples
blocked,
channel
like, what?
earlier today, this
I don't know.
afternoon, when she went to the park and took a walk.
Yeah, Hex and Passion Tim, yeah. Yeah, well, hope she comes back. I mean, maybe she's just staying away from the internet. I know there's a lot of people that she didn't trust in here, or didn't like, so.
Remember, she admit to us that every time in Kuwait that she would say that she was doing fast food funerals and everything else she was pretending to do that she was actually eating. I think she admit to that some time ago.
Fuck it. Just ignore.
That a lot of like what she was doing was performative and she was eating behind the scenes.
People get busy. Yeah, that's fine too. Just let me know. That would be nice. Especially mods. Like if mods plan on just disappearing, never coming back, just let me know, you know? All we can do is bees on. Yeah. Scrape. And Belle. I haven't seen Belle. So I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
They're dropping.
Something happened completely offline. A whole bunch of shit I have no idea about. You know? And honestly, that's why I don't like talking to people behind the scenes. Like, I just, like, do my thing online and then that's it. I don't really talk to people offline much.
I would not be surprised, Broasted, if this is just his way of saying, well, you know, you didn't do this, therefore we can't get back together. And it makes sense because I do feel that he gave her 1 year to get it together, mentally and physically. And we're past the midway point and she's done nothing. That clock is ticking. She knows it. She mentioned her lease the other day. So she needs to get it together and get it together quickly.
I ain't got time for that.
So it makes sense that like he's just like running out the clock. So when October comes, he says, hey, a year went by, you haven't changed at all, things got worse.
Husband's aunt.
She can't say anything about that because it would be true.
His aunt being in the hospital.
Exactly, Maeve. Yep. So she's always doing stuff behind the camera.
In a Discord.
And leading people to believe otherwise. That was not made by me. It was like, I remember some Nashy person coming in. I think that was Inax. Inax hasn't been back either. Yeah, I don't care about you going hard on reaction channels. Say what you want. October will be very interesting.
No, I didn't.
Will we be witnessing a giant meltdown at that point?
I have my other phone now.
Will we be witnessing a move? TikTok Foodie, it's going to be here before you know it.
What now? Oh. That's cute. Interactive cat toy. Yeah, I should get her that. Melly, because she would friggin'... She needs something, eh? Oh, good. 1047. Yay. So happy to hear that. Oh, you have one for your cats. Can we see? Yeah.
Girl, why do other people have to point out the toys that you should buy? We were talking about you,
Larry. Okay, now we just need Scrape to show up.
She was talking about Larry. Wasn't she saying that Larry was stalking her? Or that she got an email saying that Larry was stalking her?
Wanda was doxxed, so I think she was scared away. I hate people, man. Whatever, y'all are gonna get your nasty ass karma. That's all I gotta say. Using your time to intimidate, dox, and harass people, it's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, I know.
She has until October to make that stamina bees a success. 1 year.
They can dox all they want. Eat my shorts. Eat my shorts. What Bart Simpson used to say that?
5 months. 5 months, Foodie. What can you do in 5 months to keep your husband around?
I think they just want to find out who people are so they can laugh at them, even though they're like... Have you seen some of the people on Kiwi farms? Fucking hell. Fuck, man. Woof. YouTube lover's been here? Oh. I mentioned who, Nina Pie? I'm on the front page! Hi! Hey, Lemon Z!
She won't want to go outside during the summer, but she has that lovely gym downstairs that she could utilize.
Oh, yeah! 1047. I want to get one of those. Put themselves on pedestals. Front page on Kick. Come on, viewers. I'm in the dark doing nothing. I don't blame people for not watching. We could go to the spooky park. I'm just kidding. I have to put pants on for that. I love Sound of Rain has been here forever. Oh, Sound of Rain! Not for me, too.
She could do well in 5 months. However, I don't think that she's really going to get that far.
You thought I was going to go? Well, I got to put pants on. Should I put pants on?
She wants to go outside at midnight? What's going on?
Go for a scoot? It's almost midnight. It's going to be scary out there. Oh, thanks, Sound of Rain. Or to go in the park and at the playground, it's creepy. I think I'm too scared, actually. But we will tomorrow. The ALR Walmart scooter, and now I'm in a scooter. That's my karma for making fun of her, see? Y'all are gonna get yours. You think I'm the only person in the universe? I love how these people believe in karma, but then bully people all day. You think that there's only one person that's gonna get karma? No, all of y'all bitches are gonna get it.
Who? Who is she talking about?
Pete's. Yeah, I know. Poor Pete. Well, I'm here for him. I told him, you know.
I think we're very measured over here and balanced. And don't bully.
You don't need that scooter, girl. That is not karma. Tell him.
Exactly, Moonflower.
It's true.
Nor is highlighting inconsistencies.
Like they hate you. They don't live here, and the ones that do, they don't come up to me. Because they know I'll snot rocket in their face. I'm not joking. I will. Doug Ford said he's going to be looking to approve things we can use for self-defense. I think snot is one of them. You're eating raw onion? You're not a stalker? Larry? I know. Do you like blue cheeseburgers? Yep. Sorta. Canadians are armed with snot rockets. We're allowed to use things like in Canada, we're not allowed to... Let me go to the bathroom so I can concentrate better. Oh, God.
Hi, Obi-Wan.
Where are you, ma'am?
Yeah, she surprised us with a live. So she's going to the bathroom again. We've been on an hour and a half, and this is the second time that she's going. Did she not just say that when she eats fast food, she has to keep going to the bathroom every so often? So if she's fasting, why is she going to the bathroom? Could be because she's drinking. Could be. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think she's fasting either. Her demeanor doesn't speak to that. Could be because of her liver. Yeah. Hi, Evelyn Salt. No, she doesn't. Yes, she said she's fasting, Granny Noodles. Yup. She said she's going to try for 3 days because then your whole immune system gets reset. And she was spouting off some things which she clearly picked up on TikTok. Giving certain analogies that aren't Foodie Beauty type of analogies. But she's in a much better mood than she was earlier today.
Ma'am.
And we have some theories.
Come here. So yeah. So in Canada, okay, it's illegal to use weapons for self-defense. Like, I don't know, the law is weird. Like, we can't carry bear spray for the purpose of like using against a human, but at the same time, if you fear for your life and there's like a bar next to you or something, you can whack somebody. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 days doesn't reset your digestion. No. She said immune system specifically. Yep.
I'm a little drowsy. Nope, you can't poo. So only get assaulted next to a metal bar. Will you get a pew-pew if they legalize them? Oh boy. Probably not. I'm still gonna, yeah, I know. But
I think
don't
so
know.
too, Moonflower. She just like throws things out there.
But Doug Ford wants to change that. He wants more Canada, like he wants more self-defense laws because like weapons being allowed or something. Because of this one instance where this guy was broken into and the guy broke into his house with a crossbow. You have to be very careful with self-defense. You'll likely catch charges, right? And the guy, he stabbed the intruder. And he got arrested. He eventually was set free, but he had to like go through a process where they had to determine if his response was justified. It's like you're expecting people to think clearly in a moment of pure fear and adrenaline. Somebody breaking into your house with a crossbow, what do you think their intention is?
I don't trust that she is conveying whatever she's trying to convey accurately.
They're going to shoot you with it. The hell?
She's typically ill-informed
Yeah, if
about
somebody
things
comes
and
in
lacks
with a weapon, that should
detail.
be enough.
So,
Right, lemon pie? Buffy. You walk in my house, you're meeting my 8K. Right, you have to protect your house. Based. And if you have a family, all the more, you know. Me, for my cat, if anybody hurts my cat.
you do. You
My little
do.
Flynn, someone broke into my house on the evening of 420 and stole my
And we
weed.
have it on
I'm
video.
not even joking.
Your threats.
They were homeless. Oh, that sucks. Oh, yeah. Ray. Because the guy who cut the guy's head off got released from prison. He's walking free. Oh, I don't know, Nina. Good question. Worst ex? I want to watch it now, but...
What did you? Oh, it's Fuego. We're back to Fuego because where's Fish? Where's Fish?
Oh, baby. Look at this little baby. Look at this little baby. Oh, I love you.
Oh, poor BG.
Ma'am? You know, there's no Fish, so you go back to Fuego. I see how it goes. It's a likely story. It's a likely story. A likely story.
Ma'am.
The fuck? Where's Fuego?
Yes, this is what
Who
Salah
does?
wants to be around. Her screeching and yelling all the time. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Yole, hee-hoo. The bus guy is on the streets. They deemed him too psychotic, but okay, keep him locked up in a friggin' thing forever then. Because do you know what this, in detail, this is graphic, okay?
Oh, gosh.
He was sitting on a bus next to somebody. All of a sudden pulls out a huge butcher knife, cuts the guy's head off, eats pieces of his tongue, his head, his eyeballs, all this shit, walks around the bus with the head, and you're gonna let that guy on the fucking street?
I am
No, he has
inclined to think not
schizophrenia.
only me, Kimberly. I think that she probably has
I don't
junk laying
care
all
if
over the
he's not
floor, or she broke a
accountable because of his
glass or
mental health.
something and
He's
she
still
stepped
a
on
danger
it.
to society. He
Probably
needs to be
glass
put
that she just
somewhere.
didn't bother to clean up. I don't think it was. I doubt it was
You're
BG.
burning.
I mean, it could be, but given what we know about Foodie and how
The
she
guy
keeps her
smiled at him when he
home,
came on the bus.
maybe not.
The justice system bees. Yeah, the Florida zombie on bath salts. The creepy thing is they didn't find, the toxicology, didn't they not find anything in his system?
I'm glad
Maybe
you
just
feel
some weed or
validated,
something?
Obi-Wan Toasty.
Yeah, schizophrenics, some of them can become homicidal, though, because they hear things. If they're not on their meds, you gotta take your medicine. A lot of them, most of them are not homicidal, but you hear some cases of it, Hey, not fussed.
Oh, BG, you dropped Fuego where you're not
She's
supposed
telling
to drop
people to
Fuego.
take their medicine.
Now
The
I can't
irony.
reach Fuego. Good job. Good job. Oh. Go get Fuego.
I'm putting a pillow here so she can't drop him there.
I like to say that it's her default
Really?
setting, broasted, lying immediately when she doesn't even
Some
have
people
to.
are possessed. He was on crack. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, true, Nina. Yeah, my foot's okay. I'd show you guys, but you'll see my leg because I'm not wearing pants. I'll show you tomorrow. Which guy from 90 Day Fiancé? Jeffrey Paschal?
BG!
Yeah.
Thanks, Obi-Wan.
Do you guys pay for all these things? Netflix, Crave, Strawberries, your subscription
No, it's
list
not
must
you.
be fucking...
Oh, thank you for the Fuego.
Hello. $70 deep a month in subscriptions. You pirate everything? Oh, cool. I'm sorry, is my cat cute? Really?
The fact that she keeps asking if her cat is cute, if the
Be
viewers
real.
like BG, just like solidifies what we've all been saying, that BG is essentially there for content.
Oh, sorry, Chris, that AI mod deleted that. The erotic audiobook app? Oh my god. She's adorbs, darling.
You hear this? You see Fuego? Go get Fuego!
YouTube raised premium to $20? What the hell?
Look how smiley she is.
BG! BG! What is this?
It's Fuego. Look how she gets all... Look at her anticipation pose.
BG!
You notice that too, only me, Kimberly, right? Yeah. She does it very frequently. I don't know if it's when she doesn't have something to say, when there's a lull in the conversation in her chat. Like, she
Really,
just
Bob?
turns to BG, asks that question.
Meryl
Cat
Streep
is
level
content.
movies.
Cat is there to keep everyone
Seriously.
engaged.
She's so hopeful. Alien, what these? Oh, Polish festival. It's tomorrow? Oh yeah, Hamsa. At the market?
I
Get out
don't
of here
think
with your
so, Witch of the
Ponchaloos.
Wild Woods. I don't think they
No, I
comment on
didn't,
the screeching
strawberries.
much at all.
They come check your house? Oh wow. Chantal Gucci said she'll be... Yeah, I'll be looking out for her too. I know what she looks like now. Duke can play that game, bitch. Good night, Kiwi. Yeah, there's a Polish festival. Have to wait 5 hours in line for pierogies. I'm fasting anyways. Do you have a license for that TV, sir? You'll be on Can't Pay, we'll take it away. You ever watch that show?
Obi-Wan, I think like the
Oh
whole
my
do
God,
you
I
like
would shit my
BG? Is
britches.
BG
You
cute?
get a
I
knock
think
at
that's
the door,
like
and they're
the
here. They're
filler
before you
slash
even answer
content.
the door. They're fucking changing your
As
locks,
is the screeching, of course.
and they're evicting you.
But asking like
But I
the
didn't
viewers,
get a letter from the council.
asking the viewers what they think of BG.
Like, I'm sorry,
Just
but
proves that she's
one
a prop.
indication you're
That's
being
what she's
evicted
there
is that
for.
you didn't pay your rent in 5 years. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, festival. Is she gonna go to the Polish festival? She said she hates them. She said she doesn't want to go again. So I wonder. And I wonder what the weather will be like,
Prunella.
because I think that will determine if she goes or
Really?
not.
What are these? Where's Fuego?
She jumped like this high in the air to catch it. BG, are you weird? Yes.
Yeah, and if she's fasting, good point, Bella. Food. If she's fasting, what is she going to go do at the festival? We know she only goes places when she's able to eat. Or will she use that as an excuse like, oh, I'll just get one thing. It's okay. I'm here.
Some of it looks really good. Some of it looks interesting. I can't really think of anything British that looks gross. Spotted dick? I don't know. The meat pies look kind of good. Stewed eels. I don't know if I would eat stewed eels.
I'm sure you're both cuties, Obi-Wan.
Is the circle of hell. Oh, I love it. Haggis is Scottish. Ow! Ah, strawberries. That looks nasty. Stewed eels. No.
Her chat has so many trolls that they will encourage her to fail. They'll start talking about food, all the tasty things, and try to get her to get something.
Ryder, hello. Thanks for the gift, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, she doesn't have to follow the rules of Ramadan. She's exempt because of her health conditions. But now here she is. She's going to fast. Make it make sense.
Nina! Skipped into strawberries and cream. Where do you set me? Strawberries and cream? Thanks, Nina. Thanks, Riders. Appreciate you guys. I wish all Beezers would just come back, but... Strawberries and cream. Did you ever watch Can't Pay Will Take It Away? Subscription. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you. I hope Tracy's okay.
Have you checked in on Tracy? Have you sent her a message to see how she's doing? She had extensive surgery, plus she has the dialysis.
Patty, you love that show? Unban the Lost Beezers? I mean, like the ones that just left. Bob.
So the Beezers have abandoned her, and she's noticed.
I hope not.
She wants them back. Yeah, exactly, Bella.
Someone taking out Beezers. No, we must prevail.
Interesting, Kimberly. Interesting.
Yeah, Larry's. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. Whew. I don't have my AC on.
Maeve, and she compared her to Teardrop.
Because whenever in the night I don't need it on because I have my fan on, but I don't want the cat to get cold either. Oh. Come here.
The cat. She does that quite often, and she did that with Julia too, and I think I've mentioned it before.
Festival? Let me
where
check
she'll
this
just
out,
say
this
the
crap
cat,
out.
not BG, won't use the name, but it's just the cat.
Scrape. Ryder. And Belle, and, BGA. Polish Festival, Ottawa, Ontario. Polish culture, music, traditional cuisine like pierogi, kielbasa, and cabbage rolls to the Byward Market. May 16th, 11 to 10 p.m. Wow, that's all day. Ow!
Oh, it's today, depending on the time zone.
Polish cheesecake.
Uh-oh, Polish cheesecake.
You love, yeah, I bet you love kielbasa. The cat's attacking my leg. That's why.
BG! Stop, BG!
Yeah, maybe we can go at night.
Always, Moonflower, always.
Kielbasa on... Really? Yeah, she's due for it, Kitten Boop, actually. Gyoza. The Tulip Festival? Oh, the Enfield. Yeah, I saw that. Creepy, eh? Sauna bees. Mod's been blocked. Bear, I think. Oh. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Larry. Sorry about that. Really sad. BG! Come here, BG. Come here, BG! Gabapentin? Oh, she still has one. Remember the vet gave her one, but I never had to use it. Yeah, it's a tough call. That's okay, Larry. You don't have to explain.
Am I remembering incorrectly, or did she in fact use the gabapentin for BG? She just said that the vet gave her one, but she never had to use
Strawberries, I gotta
it.
look that up. How are things going, Breezeth? If you guys ever can't be here because of life reasons or whatever, I understand that. I'm just, I'm talking about people who just leave for no reason because, like they don't like us anymore, or I don't want people to do that. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable in my chat. My son says I love my cats more than him. Well, is it true? I have a sister on drugs. Last time she was here, our dog's medicine got missing.
Exactly, to stay away from the festival if you have an issue with food.
She's still your...
Find something else to do.
Yikes.
Don't be tempted. Yeah,
What
she
is
did
this
say it,
now?
right? That she gave her gabapentin the day of surgery, but that it wasn't that effective, if I remember correctly.
For BG, the amount, it's just like, the amount would not even be effective on humans, I don't think. Not that I would ever do that, but...
You!
Oh, shoot. Sorry to hear that, Breezeth, really. My condolences to you and your husband. Aw. Oh, yeah, because humans take that too, right? Gabapentin? Just awful. Oh.
Got it, Pizza Kitty. Yeah, that's exactly what she said. I thought so. But now all of a sudden that story changes as well.
Family. BG. This stupid thing.
Yep, she wants those beezers to get back, Bella. Hi, Ocean Wild. She sure is.
My mom also, but I can't give her more. Yeah, you're a caregiver for your mom, eh, Marcia? We have a lot of trauma. Yeah, I know. I pray for my beezers. I do when I say my prayers that night. 7 years. Wow. God bless you, Marcia. Hugs to all my beezers going through it. Yep. You said we annoy you. I saw it. No, not you guys.
Yes,
there
you
were
did.
some people, like yesterday was, I don't know. Was it yesterday? There was like an influx of new people in that were like annoying and made me lose it.
Girl, you said sometimes I hate you guys.
I think it was the strain I smoked, the strawberry sativa. I can't do sativa. That messed me up hardcore.
Roasted, she forgets what she said about like an hour ago, let alone remembering who to pray
That's what
for.
I took, but it made me like grumpy.
She's already forgotten.
Possible? Yeah, who would you want to unblock? Sativa can cause anxiety. Yeah, like in me, it's really bad. The only strain that made me remember I was really laughing a lot and stuff was the MTXP. Oh, no way. I don't remember what I blocked them for, but I remember it was something bad, wasn't it?
See, she doesn't even remember why she blocks people.
Why did I block them again? I like when you yell at them. Okay, I'll give them another chance, but since I don't remember. I think they were saying something. Were they racist or no?
No, but anime has been, according to
blocked?
Foodie, but yet they somehow continuously make it back to chat.
Into couch. No. BG's having a ball here. Get it! Jumping in the air. Okay, let me try. Okay, I unblocked MTXP. Excuse me. People ask some dumb questions. Hi, Biza. How is you? BG? She's having such a ball. Yeah.
So I was able to snap another photo of her.
Oh my gosh.
Once again in the kitchen.
Thank you, Nina.
Oh, there goes Nina again. Once again in the kitchen with the churu snacks on the counter again.
Thanks, Nina.
Yeah, Nina always saves that chat all the time. Look how happy she is now. It's amazing.
Thank you.
That's a good question, Michael. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Nina. Nope, wasn't muted on my end. Huh, I wonder what happened. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Nina could be a dude. I don't know. All I know is that Nina was fishing the other day. Nina's being chummy with Salah.
True North Maple XL Blunt blends both maple, vanilla, and coffee in an
Maybe Nina's getting chummy with Salah to throw him off. I don't know.
hybrid blend of
You can hear her when I talk, but it goes off when I stop talking. She goes off when I stop talking? That shouldn't happen.
$17. So I spent quite a bit of money on those.
That's so weird.
So yeah. Willie Nelson drink, they're really good, Larry. Cheesy yum yum. They're really good. Yeah.
You can't hear her?
Taste the weed, really. It's like tastes like peach iced tea.
Oh wow, that's so strange.
You need to buy cheese.
Let me see. Give me 1 second.
Live.
It's working now? Okay, I didn't touch anything. Oh wow, I don't know. It must be something on the Kick. The way Streamlabs and YouTube and Kick are all communicating with each other.
Yeah, very true.
Well, I guess it all muted at the right time. You guys didn't have to hear her singing.
The weed leaf on the on the floor. Missouri is not legalized? What the fuck? Megan's Organic Market. Really? There are so many dispensaries here, man. Oh, it is legal. Oh, Missouri, yeah. The Bible Belt, eh? You get her all kinds of merch because her name is Megan. Honestly, I like going in and the minute you go in, it's like, wow, weed smell. But they have everything in glass cases. There's so much stuff. It's just like so cool, you know? But it's expensive. It's a very expensive habit. And honestly, once I do it, I'm just useless. I just want to do nothing. And I find like I can't decide what I want to watch. Like when I'm high, like I can't watch Euphoria. So I'm not today, so I was able to watch it. I don't know why I can't. Like I can't watch certain things. I can't do certain things. $17 tax add-on for weed? Yeah. Well, Hamza, like, I was like, not born and raised Muslim, so like I come from a very open culture, and we believe here that marijuana is like can also be like medicinal, you know. But I was using it mostly to just like chill out at night. But I agree, it's not good. Like for me, it's not good. Because it is addictive, you know? Like right now, I really would like one. But Prunella! Oh, nice, Breezeth. 200 for 2 ounce? That's good. As long as it's not shake. Sydney Sweeney is annoying. Oh, it's just too much. Like, the season is not as good as the others, in my opinion. Yeah, $10 a can, exactly. Giant gazungas. Yeah, I mean, boobs, whatever. We've all seen all kinds of boobs. She's demented. Yeah, she can act, yeah. Zendaya, yeah. The size of a minivan. Yeah, she's okay. But I find her definitely overrated. But most people are. Most people are. Look at Clavicular. Who gives a fuck? He's like, you know what I mean?
She's been watching Clavicular.
And strawberries.
She's been watching Clavicular, and that's why she started using all of her facial serums and mixing them in a bad way that made her irritated.
He would not want to watch that shit. Oh my god, he would not want to watch that.
There were parallels between her bringing up Clavicular and what she was doing to herself.
Shaitan.
She was trying to do looks maxing.
Yeah,
with
true.
skincare.
Her speaking cadence. I know what
Thank you,
mean.
Pizza Kitty, for the reminder. Thank you so much.
She's not a Nepo baby.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 8 minutes right now.
True. Like she has a chubby tongue or something. Yeah, the way she talks is annoying.
She knows too much about Clavicular and just like the parallels with what she's been trying to do to herself.
Off, but show has dark energy. It does, yeah. It really does. It's very nihilistic. There's no like happy moments.
That's what she's been doing, Broasted. She's been looks maxing or bees maxing or whatever maxing she does, but that's what she was doing. That's why she was buying all those serums.
Yeah.
And while a lot of the irritation on her face is due to salt and her diet and all of that, I think a lot of it is because of whatever she was trying to use. She probably mixed things
2
that couldn't get mixed.
Officially past my bedtime.
You think so too, Ocean Wild? Yeah, I think so.
10:47. Have a good evening and a good sleep. Jacob Elordi. No, I haven't seen it. I don't like romance movies. I find them boring.
No, you don't. No, you don't. We talked about this. Remember why she doesn't like romance movies?
That's why I like watching you instead. Chubby Tongue is sending me. BG.
She doesn't like watching those storylines because they're not her reality.
Queens?
She can't relate to them.
Horror, nothing. La La Land, I've never seen it. Foodie's Miracle Smoothie? Yeah, I'm gonna do something. You guys want to go to the Polish market thing? Yeah, so I don't... Salah would not want to watch that. I know. You gotta do something. Ow! You want to see I'm not going to eat a kielbasa, but I can show you one. I'll just go up to somebody on the street and be like, can I see your kielbasa? Oh,
yes.
No.
Yes, go ask somebody that, please.
I mean, like, just... just show my fans. Like, you know, somebody walking down the street with a kielbasa, I'll say, can I see your kielbasa? Or can I see your pierogies? That's even worse. Yeah, strawberries like that joke.
Girl is acting like she's had a bit too much spiritus, no?
Oh God, Larry, yeah.
But she claims she doesn't
Hamburger
drink,
Mary's.
so who knows?
There's a place called Hamburger Mary's. Girl, if you don't chill, show me your kielbasa and two pierogies. That's a big sausage you have. Oh my God. YouTube lover, haram. Yes, alien.
Hey, Shelly Daly, she did, I know, surprising. She cried, but she made it.
Hamburger Mary's. Hamburger Mary's is gay. What do you mean? It's a gay bar? Ew.
Hi, Ash.
Well, I guess he can
Hi,
just
Marina
use his big
Williams.
nose. Hey, Melon Patch. Welcome. Oh, pickles. Who has a big nose? Howard Stern, don't he? Did you guys ever watch... Isn't there... I think there's a new Jackass movie coming out. Depending on what you consider friendly. Yep. Ew. No, not Squidward. I think he's still alive. Oh, really, Prunella? I never watched Jackass. I didn't like... Is there a lot of barfing in it? I don't like when people barf. I'm like afraid of it. Not really. I have a fear of barf. Ew. There's barfing. No thanks. I don't want to watch someone barf. Hi, Midi Chercy. Drag makes the world go around. When is gay pride? Yeah, I saw the dresses, Hamsa. Might be interesting to check out tomorrow. You did? You met the... What? Really weird, Barbie. The Polish festival sounds like fun if it's not going to be an issue for your fasting times. Thank you, Nona. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, but when is Pride? Oh, so they do barf breezes. A rainbow hijab. Usually in June. Oh. Emetophobia. Yes, I have that very bad. Pride Month? Pride Month is June? Amber didn't leave the hotel. I know why. too fat, like me. It's not comfortable to walk around, and you know, you can't do it. I miss going to those. At the sausage party. I don't want to leave my scooter in the market. Aw, shoot. Melly, you better get some rest. Yeah. There's a lot of gay Muslims, Hamza. They got rid of the orange chicken? I don't know, Nina. I wouldn't trust it down there. Chantal dated a Muslim who was obsessed with poppers. That is true. Oh, Melon Patch. I got this at the dollar store. Do you have a Dollarama where you are? They're in Canada. $5. Strawberries, explain what poppers are. Oh, and he also did meth. So. Yeah. The club and Scooty size. Yeah, Hamza. I don't really have a Muslim audience. Because I'm too haram for them. You know. I feel too haram to have, like, Muslim audience. I don't know. Hamburger eyes? Not today. We don't judge. Oh, well, you're not too haram for me. Oh, thank you. You love beezing? 2008 Honda Accord. Like Salah's first car. It's got a 6 CD changer. Ah, never, Breeza. I took a bees in Ibiza. Don't chill. You're not. You're. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Oh my god, I'd be in the bathroom all night if I ate that now. Strawberry's description of poppers. You say yella and... Habibi now? God willing. Yalla!
Fish.
Thanks, Evelyn's. Appreciate it. I love that cat emoji. I like this one too. Fish. But yeah, I find I just feel better mentally if I do push myself every day. You know, to get out there, do a bit of exercise, stay clear-minded. Excuse me. Melon Patch, I got it from the Dollarama. I got it from the Dollarama, dear. I say sealed bees, fish. What in these angelifique? Fuego? As a lotus flower. Nina. When I chat in chat? Who? Sylvia! 6-pack, yalla. I missed Dollarama hauls and trips? Oh, me. Jesus Christ. Can we go to Gatineau Park? I don't have a car. So no. Sorry. Unless you want to pay. You love your rose gadget? Hermerzy. That would be a no. You hate why? How can you ever hope to be a strict Muslim woman? I'm just never going to be a strict Muslim woman. No, an emporium. Can someone tell Melon Patch I answered them? They don't hear me. What the hell? Are you trolling, Melon Patch? Is Gatineau really a ghetto? Some parts are, yeah. Kitten, thank you. I said it twice. I don't want to be haram, but I don't think like I'll ever be really strict. It's just, just not really how I am. Like, you're halal as heck. Nightmare and Boogie said he wouldn't. Yeah. No, I don't need one now. I'm married now. I don't think my husband would want me to have a silicone man. Yeah, because God knows we're sinners. Made us this way. That's why He's the most merciful. So He can forgive us every day. As long as we keep repenting and turning back. He'll let you slip in. God also made Steve Buscemi. When he doesn't know won't hurt him. Yeah, foodie fan.
She was a doctor earlier.
Well, toys are different than a whole friggin' man made of silicone. I'm seriously though, if I ever get divorced, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm marrying an object. I'm tired of dealing with human beings. What is dirty soda? Oh, I'm not going to drink. Human beings. It's a life-size toy. No, I don't want to go on Lolcow bus. The hell? I'm gonna go contact Netflix. P, there's an intruder. Marsha. Cow
Yeah, what does she
busted.
have against Steve Buscemi? What's her issue?
Right, alien? You do have to clean it, yeah. Oh. You won't talk back. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Okay, I need to go to bed, guys. I'm fucking tired, and I got a bees again tomorrow. So I have to be in shape for this. I know I'm tired. No. Okay, guys. Yeah, so inshallah tomorrow, stamina bees, and then we'll see for what on kick, I don't know. Night night, my lovelies. Good night, guys. Thanks for bees, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, Nina did send money, so it's very likely she's going to go place an order. And that was the stream that wasn't even going to happen because she said she was going to stay offline, but here she is. Give me 1 second while I switch her off. Yeah, Nina supplied exactly what she needed to place an order, probably a second order, because she was doing something before she came on. That is not a fasting foodie. Teardrop. So Teardrop supposedly is spending time with her sister, allegedly. Earlier today, however, Teardrop was trying to get a lot of attention once again. So even though like the focus should have been Foodie and her walk, Teardrop was putting out her sob stories again in order to divert attention towards herself. I don't think Foodie realizes that as to exactly what Teardrop is doing in that sense. But yeah, no Teardrop for this one. Yeah, fasting Foodie would be hangry. Totally. I mean, we've seen her the last couple of evenings, how she's been. So this Foodie was a bit too happy. Not hangry. How long will fasting last? I don't think it's even started, quite honestly. I think it's going to be another one of those things where she pretends that she's fasting for the camera, but then behind the scenes, she's eating anything she wants. She's doing her special content. So she's trying to keep them separate. She did all of this back in Kuwait too, when she would pretend that she was doing the fast food funerals and the fasting. Same thing as you guys reminded me earlier when she was pretending that she was vegan, but then behind the scenes eating a whole bunch of things. Now, I think this is to convince not just the viewers, but also Salah as well, because we know that he asks her what she eats. I am still of the opinion that Malaysia was happening and that he's the one who canceled it because of her habits. Obviously, something is in the works again, just because of all like the cluster of things that have been occurring at the same time, right? Reviving the couples channel, wanting to monetize it, trying to get him to do content for the couples channel, her complaining about the Beezers and that they need to come back, Last week, her talking about engagement. Her now doing the stamina bees. So something's definitely going on. Yeah, Ramadan was last month. Was it March? My sense of time is terrible. But there is another holiday that is coming up. So, yeah, I don't think it's Ramadan related, her so-called fasting. I do think it is travel related. Because he won't go unless she shapes up. I wonder now if, because you know how earlier we were talking about like her 1 year deadline and how that's in October. I wonder if the trip is supposed to be for October because Malaysia should be a little bit cooler at that point rather than now. So they're not going anytime soon, number one, because of her condition, but also because of the weather. But if this is supposed to happen around September, October, closer to that 1 year deadline that he gave her to get her act together, I wonder. Yeah, her chat, she's got a couple of bees or solid ones, but she also has a bunch of trolls. And now there's just like distrust among her entire chat because something's apparently going on, something with a Discord. I don't know. Yeah, she thinks she can last for 3 days. She's not. If she goes to the festival tomorrow, she's done. But then again, I don't think that any fasting has taken place. I just think she didn't eat on camera for the last 2 hours. Maybe that's what she considers fasting. Like not eating for anything more than like half an hour's fasting, maybe. It all depends on what her definition of fasting is. Yeah, Nina's like the number one beezer now. Where is everyone? I don't know. More than 5 minutes without food is foodie's definition of fasting. Yeah, I think it's something along those lines. Fasting when she's asleep. She used to say that in Kuwait. She said that during Ramadan in Kuwait. Oh, I've been fasting. Then we come to find out it's because she was sleeping all day and would wake up to eat when it was time. She considered that fasting. It's like, no, your hours are just all wrong. Yeah, fasting from eating on a live stream. I think that's what her definition is. But then here comes temptation, Nina throwing money at her. Is she fasting right now or is she placing that order? 2 hours while awake has always been her fasting time. Yeah. It's a very loose definition of fasting when it comes to foodie. She talks so much, but she didn't say anything. No. But I think she made it pretty clear that all of this is for Salah's sake. Because when people were asking her about like why she's doing this, she went into like, oh yeah, my health, I want to see Salah. Oh, and then she went into like Dr. TikTok stuff. So the fact that she even included him when she provided that answer tells us exactly what we need to know. That all of this is because Salah is asking her to get in shape. We can play Spot the Stain if she's fasting from eating whilst live. Right. Yeah. Time of sleep is fasting, thus, breakfast, but no, not intentional at all. But that's what Foodie does. She plays with words. She claims she washed the dress today. Radioactive gaming. She made a point to tell everyone. I think we're going to be in for a rage soon. A rage wherein, it's that whole identity crisis again. She should be accepted as she is. Why is she changing for him? What is he doing? He didn't answer her phone call quickly enough. And she's putting in all of this effort to stamina bees, and we know how it's going to go. She never washes her face. Ah, true. We could guess. Yeah, she was asking for her beezers. I'm sure a bunch of them are tired of this. And then the rest of them are trolls. With a few who are like the tried and true. Nah, it's not going to last at all. But she knows that that clock is ticking. October will be here very soon. She's been talking about, what am I going to do when my lease is up? What's my life going to be like? But whatever it is, I'm taking BG. The fact that you have to put that in there is, makes me nervous. No, she has no schedule, gets upset when no one, exactly. Exactly. Which it's like, it's not like she's doing anything else all day. That's the thing as far as her schedule. It's not like, she's running around, she's going to school, she's going to work, she's with family. So she should be a little bit more consistent because this is her main thing that she does. She surprised you, Brosted, by walking. I mean, it was a good thing. Absolutely, it was a good thing. And hopefully she does keep it up. It could only do her good, not bad. But she was crying in the beginning. When she first went live, she was crying because I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. You think she's going to be going to the gym all day? I mean, I don't know why all of a sudden she just resists the gym. It's right downstairs, convenient, easy. You don't have to worry about the weather. Can't use that as an excuse. Yeah, she said she wasn't going to stream, and then here she comes on and she's in quite a happy mood. Better than she's been for the last week, that's for sure. Oh, the trolls know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what she's doing. Either by talking about food all the time to try to get her hungry, to cave in so that she orders, or talking about like what reactors are saying or what Shani's saying. Yeah, Obi-Wan, it is very frustrating. People who actually have to use the equipment in order to rehabilitate, and here's Foodie, she has it in her apartment and does absolutely nothing with it. And we can see though, like when that treadmill showed up, like we could see him for all he is. Like at least he tried. Again, he got her a treadmill in order so she could move to make her cut the excuses. But even that went nowhere. Oh, wow. Well, I hope that you are okay now. But yeah, going through that and then having somebody complaining about the treadmill, which is right there. You can use it whenever you want. You can put it whatever speed. You have access to this. But nope. But he tried. He tried to get her moving, to do something. Swimming, treadmill, walking, whatever. Thanks for being here, Broasted. Thank you. Yeah, it's insane what Nina pays her. I've said this before, but I think it would be really funny if Nina was Emily, Amber's Emily. But I don't know. Many believe that it's a male, just using Nina as the name. Oh, good, Obi-Wan. I'm glad to hear. Good. Hopefully it stays that way. You think it's a dude, Gonzo Duke? It's more likely that it would be a dude just because of like the things, the money that they have thrown in order to see her eat. Now, as we know, Emily is like an exception to that, but that's like mostly like a fetish that more men gravitate towards, for lack of a better word. But clearly there's women too who are into it, so who knows at this point. Unless, because as we know, she claims to have banned anime multiple times because anime supposedly was saying racist things in her chat. Is this something that she's aware of in the event that it was anime? I don't know. Like trying to pretend that like, look at me, I won't tolerate certain things. And then here's anime under the Nina name. I don't know. Pure speculation, just throwing it out there without any proof. Hey, Ronaldo. It would be hilarious if Nina was Emily. It would be very weird and icky, but it would be like, it would be funny. Like, here's Emily, like under a different name. I don't know. The flirting with Salah, yeah, I don't know. For it to be a guy, I don't know. It's like, is it to keep Salah off track? To throw him off? Like, oh, I'm a girl, I'm not a guy, no threat for me, I'm not, I don't know. Loose cannon? I don't know. That's a good question. Not sure how kick works in that sense. Yeah, sure, Ronaldo. I wasn't planning on it because she wasn't planning on being on, but here we all are, and I'm glad. Oh. Oh, Kimberly. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe that's what she wants to expose. I don't know, loose cannon. That's what we were talking about. Like, is Nina a male, a female? Is it a male pretending to be a female and trying to throw people off? I feel Nina has been around for quite a long time, though. Yeah, true, Brianna. He's into everything. Who knows with that guy? I don't know, but Nina's an interesting one. Oh, we've seen Nina? Nina has shown themselves? I don't know if I don't think she has. She hasn't commented on it. I don't think she cares because Nina keeps throwing money at her. So I think that's good enough and that satisfies Foodie. Yeah, I haven't seen Nina either. I haven't seen, I mean, Teardrop, yes. Tracy, yes. As for the rest of them, no. A similar looking woman from Germany. Yeah, it could be anybody. Who knows? It wasn't Emily. Oh, there's pictures on X. I wonder. Or I wonder if they're just like stolen pictures of some random pictures. Yeah, I don't have it either. I don't have X. It could just be like a photo stock. Just like photo stock pictures that are in the public domain, just used. Yeah, I think Teardrop needs her own channel. She has stories for days. There's always something dramatic going on. Just the stories of her husband alone. She could create content on that. And all the stuff that he eats from the floor. Or from the car floor. Photo stock pics, yeah. Yeah, that too, Ronaldo. Yep. Use their crush as their photo. So I wouldn't put too much stock in that unless we have like concrete proof. Teardrop's a good storyteller. Yeah, she's really honed that skill because she tries to divert attention away from Foodie. I don't think Foodie notices that though. Same way as she doesn't notice the flirting with her husband from Nina. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't give her best friend Teardrop. She wouldn't help her. Definitely not. She's not a girl's girl. No. Nope. She's barely for herself. She's not even a herself girl. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't do good by to herself. She's not going to be like a girl's girl. Well, I don't know, you guys were saying that maybe Teardrop is a troll. So now like I wonder. I mean, how could that all be real? I don't know. Exactly. If you're not good to yourself, how can you be great to somebody else? I don't know. Lots of smoke and mirrors going on here between Foodie, the various Beezers. Lots of illusions. You do think that Teardrop is a troll, Brianna? A very available troll. With the exception of this evening, very available. Well, Foodie definitely lives a lie. I was saying the other night how her entire time on YouTube has been an attempt to control perceptions of her. Is what it is. She's been just trying to control the way people view her. And it's been going on for 8 years. So, yeah, major illusion. Thank you, Michael. That's so kind of you to say. I'm glad you do like the content and the commentary. I appreciate that. Scrape. Well, Scrape has disappeared now. You think Scrape is a troll too? Thanks for being here, Kimberly. Thank you. Have a good night. She's very worried about how others perceive her. Yes, Teardrop is a troll. Scrape is a troll, but Scrape also got a job, so okay. Not nearly as available as before. Also, yeah, let's not forget the malware. And Strawberries is a troll. Has to be a troll. Strawberries has to be a troll. Tell me you think the Strawberries is a troll. Because I just can't imagine somebody existing that way, the way Strawberries is. Some of the Beezers commented how annoyed they are with Foodie. Did they say anything specific as to what their annoyance is? No. Did they say that? I know that since returning to Canada, I think it's been since then, maybe even before that, that Foodie has made comments about Strawberries that, oh, I've heard things about you. Yes, you. I heard you do this. But allows Strawberries to just come and go. Strawberries is definitely a troll. Okay. Nina's another Dee. Oh, no. You think so, Doobs McBoobs? Oh, geez. Tough love. Or they won't have her much longer. Yikes. Yeah, what's up with YouTube Lover? Because I'm hoping that's what it stands for. Yeah, Foodie does want attention, and she has said she wants attention, and she has said that she's always wanted to be famous. So even if it's bad attention, attention for negative things, she's okay with it. Ranting and dictating. Yeah, I'm sure they don't like that, some of the Beezers. She doesn't mind having some trolls. Right. I think she said she doesn't mind having some funny trolls, but if they're coming in there and being nasty, then that's where she has the problem. YouTube Lover is weird. There's been like a lot of like weird stuff circulating about YouTube Lover as well. Yeah, now she's just, well, I think Foodie's dissatisfied with very many things right now. She wants a medical event to happen online to garner sympathy, attention. I think so too, loose cannon. She could. The problem is she doesn't have the will or the discipline. No self-discipline whatsoever. Clearly, with anything. And that's her problem. If she had the self-discipline, then yeah, she can totally change her life around. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. Blocking somebody for saying they work out every day. I mean, that person was a troll, but not a nasty troll. I agree. Ooh, tahini heartache. That's a great question. Is she likely to hit a financial or a health crisis point first? I will go with health crisis. Um, both situations obviously are her own doing, right? One is because of her spending, the other is because of her eating. It depends on how she defines a financial crisis. I think a financial crisis is easier to get out of because Nina and others like that could help her, whereas a health crisis, nobody can help her. So I'll go with the health crisis first. Scared a bit. She should be. She should be, but we heard her say earlier that she's not, and she made those same comments when she was in Kuwait, that she just doesn't think of death that way. She's not scared about medical events. But I think like maybe now she is because she did make the comment yesterday that she can't even walk from her living room to the bathroom, I think is what she said, without being out of breath. Yeah, Michael, exactly. She's back to locking in for Salah and making sure she doesn't see her life passing by the window. Exactly. So now that they're talking more or interacting more, if we assume that that is him, all of a sudden her life isn't passing by the window, right? I think she felt that he was pulling away again after that big argument, thus her being down in the dumps, watching life passing her by. What if this is all there is? And all of those other existential type of comments that she made. The grifting, acting poor. Yeah, that flip flops a lot. I don't have any money. I don't have that much money. I don't have as much as you think. Like, she's thrown those in over the last few months, those types of comments. Right, tough times people aren't going to well, Nina is like the consistent one as far as like helping her out. You think Salah has gotten her into trouble? Well, yeah, I agree that she doesn't know what she's signing, but thus far, she's definitely gotten him into a lot of trouble. She was talking earlier about, all Salah went through to get out of Kuwait and to get Julia out of Kuwait. And it wasn't easy what she described. And we know again that she's not a reliable narrator. So it was probably even worse. But that was all her doing. So all of Salah's hardships to get out of Kuwait and get to Syria were because of her. But then, yeah, she doesn't know what she's signing. She probably signed that document was like, I agree to never step foot in Syria again. Or worse. She's definitely in some type of a health crisis, yeah. You know why I say there's probably something going on with her health because her sister was never in the chat. And supposedly her sister has been, right? Buns for Days, I think was the name. You guys brought it to my attention. Is her sister just like there popping in to keep tabs on her to make sure she's okay? Is she, I don't know, just to see what she's doing, that she's being stable? Exactly, Obi-Wan. It's like, try to help yourself first, which is why like that rage she had about Shani was so laughable, because she doesn't try to help herself. She sat there in Syria and asked people for $10,000 to get her back to Canada, and that did not include Julia. Could be loose cannon, yeah. The Salah account is questionable too. Because then what does it say about him after that whole rage she had on him? And cursing him and his bloodline out. Now everything's okay? Or is whatever she has to expose, like whatever she has on him to expose him, does that scare him? You think them getting kicked out of Kuwait was his doing as well? How so? I mean, she was the instigator of the whole Bruce thing. And she left like the day after that happened. Yeah, we don't know if it's her sister or not. But if it is, it's like, why is she suddenly there? Is it because she knows the situation is bad? It would be a power of attorney for Kuwait and waiver of any future financial dowry style marriage payments. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you guys have said that you think that he's in Kuwait. Bella, I know you've asked that question also. Loose Cannon is saying the same thing. He's going to take her for everything she's got, you think? I mean, I think he knows what he's working with to some extent. You think he set the whole thing up because he knew what she was going to do? I don't know. Ugh, sorry guys. I think I was muted. I was saying how like they were there the day before. She was there the day before that all happened. She had gone there and was sitting there by herself and was eating. So she was more familiar with that area, and it was my understanding that she asked for them to get the food and go and sit there in the park and eat. And Bruce's mom was in the picture definitely the day of. I forget if she was in the live stream the day before. As far as it being a long scam on his end, yes. She doesn't know the language. She didn't try to get to know the language. The father didn't want to have anything to do with her. The sisters didn't want to have anything to do with her. And rather than trying to make herself likable or part of the family or anything like that, she isolated herself, as she always does. Like, she didn't understand any of the dynamics that were at play. You're going to a completely different country. You don't know his social dynamics, his family dynamics, country dynamics, any of that. Like, you need to hold back and just like survey these things, not go in acting like the head honcho, like you're in a family or in friendships and things like that. I think she didn't want to. I think she just wanted to show up there and marry the guy. I think I had mentioned this before, how like when they were on the global Tinder, she's the one who said this, that he said to her something like, "Oh, I'm going to marry you one day." He was flirting with her or whatever, and she decided to take herself to Kuwait. Same way that she decided to take herself to Syria. Yes, did he help her along after she decided? Sure. Right? He went to the airport, he picked her up, but it sounded like it was her idea to go over there. But I think she refused to, she was just more focused on their relationship and not where she fits into the various other interpersonal dynamics or social dynamics. Refused to, because for what? Number one, she's not going to put that brain power in. Number two, she claimed her place and that was it. I mean, we saw with his friend Allah and the wife. Like, no, you need to sit there and watch the dynamics of their friendship. But here you are, you came about and you just like blew that to bits. I don't think she tried though. I think it was more like, oh, I'm going to be, getting claimed. She didn't try to like ingratiate herself into the family or immerse herself in the culture. She just like locked herself up in their apartments and that was it. Yeah, like dimensional Obi-Wan. She doesn't dig deeper, that's for sure. Yeah, she wants to isolate Salah. That was their whole entire problem in Syria, right? He was being too social. He was very involved with his extended family. And not only couldn't she be, but she didn't want to be. She didn't want to engage with them. She wanted her alone time. She wanted it to just be them, just like it was in Kuwait. Yeah, it's definitely hard dealing with her for sure. No, she feels she's in the right because of that, because she feels that, once again, the guy was hitting on her or wanted her, asked her for her number, but it might have been because he wanted to be a YouTuber. I don't know. Yeah, and Salah didn't do much on his part, Abriana, I agree. To like salvage that. I think laziness is a really big problem for a foodie across the board. Across the board. With work, when she did work, remember she told us she would always be late, and then I think she did some like time fraud because of her lateness, and that's what got her fired. Laziness there, laziness with university, even though she told us a different story last week. You know, we know she only went for a couple of weeks. Laziness with her friendships, with her finance, just laziness with her health, just across the board. Laziness is a big problem for her, as is her impulsiveness. Yeah, Tahini, exactly. 1 minute a day, 1 minute a day, she would have done a lot better for herself. Yep, she couldn't be on time for work and then did something with the parking thing, I think is what she said, her time card. Parking meter was cross referenced with whatever time she was logging in, and they found out that she was not being honest. Working with her? No, I can't imagine her working, period. But I guess she was like somewhat of a different person back then. A little bit more stable. A little bit. Yep. Parking badge scan showed that she was late and lying about it every day. Yep. And then she got terminated. Always messy. Always messy. Always tries to be schemy. I know, loose cannon. That's what makes it so fascinating. It's like the fact that she lives, like, exists that way. I don't know how that would work, Abriana. Like, if there's concrete proof, there's nothing for her to sue on. Sue for what? So I wonder what that was about, or if that's even true. Because, like, fraud is fraud. Maybe she got unemployment. That I could see. Maybe. Maybe. You lost your job. You got unemployment. Again, I don't know how it works in Canada. But lawsuit and a settlement, no. Because if they caught her on time fraud, she wouldn't be able to sue, counter sue. Like, you sued and got a settlement, but then you're not suing all of the people who are supposedly causing you damage on YouTube, because that would take money. That would take so much money to do. So, I've heard that before too, Tahini. I wondered, I did a video about that, like, I don't know, a year ago, maybe. Based on like just certain things, time, his time, when he was around, when he wasn't. Um, I wonder though, they were giggling a lot when they were in Kuwait. Like, you can tell that they were both on something potentially. So if so, where was that coming from? She's sued for discrimination against fat. Did she hire a lawyer? Did it cost her lots of money? Because that's her excuse nowadays. I don't know. We know she's one for telling tall tales, and I would not be surprised if that's another tall tale. She threw a fit and concocted a fantastic story about suing when it was really she complained, but they were contractually obligated to pay her the retainer in the end. She thought she won. All that happened was she got paid out to leave. Yeah, I don't see it being like a lawsuit and a settlement by any means. No, nothing should surprise us. Nothing. She ended up in Syria. That was the biggest surprise. That was the only surprise, I think. Everything else, nah. But even that, ending up in Syria, shouldn't have been a surprise because she couldn't take care of herself when she got back to Canada. So we'll see what she comes up with tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. Is she going to go to the Polish festival? Is she going to be tempted? Yeah, she did say it was a temp position. Retainers are there to ensure everyone is usable if something happens, like a firing. If she goes, will she scoot or will she walk? She will scoot for sure. For sure. Especially if she does do a walk beforehand. I think she'll scoot over there. She will go and she will eat. I mean, look, when she was looking up the festival just now, she was looking at like the different foods and, you know, the comments that she would make to people about their pierogies and their kielbasas. For Salah. To show Salah that she's trying. That she's trying to get better so that they could go on the trip. Because otherwise he'll refuse to go even if she still wants to. I think that's what that is. Learned helplessness and the sick role as identity. Yeah, it's very manipulative for sure. I think she's a lot more capable than she lets on, but she doesn't want to be capable. She wants people to do things for her because it goes back to that laziness. And the sick role, yeah, she plays that up whenever she wants to. She tries to say that she has a disability, then she says that she doesn't have a disability. If anybody tells her she's limited because of her size, then she says that she's not, that she was bigger than what she is now. So she takes on the sick role when it's convenient, as with most other things with Foodie. Yeah, the foot thing, I don't know. She said she didn't feel it. Tried to kind of sort of say that it was BG, but she also wasn't really sure, it seemed. But I think she stepped on something on her apartment floor. There's all sorts of things laying around. She could have even been barefoot and, like, I don't know, done something with the scooter. Who knows? Yeah, they're still supposedly they're planning something. Malaysia something. And she was very happy before, and somebody asked her, like, pretty much asked her why the walking now. And she said, "Oh, my health, and carrying all that. And I want to see Salah," and continued then with other things she'd gleaned from TikTok of a medical nature. But like she threw in Salah there, that she wants to see Salah. So it sounds like there's a trip on the table again. It's Malaysia. And he has pretty much stipulated that she needs to get in shape, build her stamina if they're going to do this, if they're going to go on this trip. But in addition to that, there's the deadline of October hanging in the background because he gave her that 1 year to sort herself out, and she hasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a cat. I don't think it was either. I know she shouldn't be, but this is foodie. Yeah, Obi-Wan. Definitely. If you keep this up, we're going to go to Malaysia. Yeah. Which would explain why they're trying to do something with the couples channel. They need money. They need money to potentially fund this trip, fund his paperwork, if, they're planning whatever they're planning to get him to Canada. Why she's complaining that there's no Beezers left. It's all connected. Yeah, I think so, Tahini, because she did ask her mod. She put a post on YouTube, community tab post, where she was telling them not to ban people because she gets paid from engagement. So it does sound that maybe the kick stuff is slipping, or they want to like boost whatever's coming in. Or she has said she's not sending him money anymore through the guy in Canada, and he needs to create content on the couples channel, and then he can get that. I don't know. I was thinking along those lines as well. Yep, the travel funding operation. Yeah, I think so. There's something to it. I don't know if they were warts and fungus. It looked to me like dry, crusty, like calluses under her foot that looked like fungus. However, the warts I did not see. No. Could it be stuff stuck to her feet because she was walking barefoot? We know there's crumbs and food bits everywhere. So she's probably stepping on all of that, and it's getting embedded into her feet. Yeah, she's been calling him Bay. Since yesterday, we're back to that. She hasn't called him that in a while. Calluses as well. Yeah, anything related to the feet gets kind of tricky. But she's not careful. She's not careful about anything. I mean, she also today said about her asthma that she also has asthma, but the other day she was telling us how she'd had blood clots in her lungs, which have left her with scars in her lungs. Whenever she gets sick, she immediately needs to have an x-ray. But we've been seeing her smoking for the last 3 years. Smoking a lot. Again, like a lack of self-care. If you know you have blood clots and scars in your lungs, like why would you smoke so much, let alone at all? Sorry, Obi-Wan. But I think that's what's happening. I think there's crumbs all over that floor, and they're just kind of like, ugh. Yeah, a cut on the foot could get very nasty very quickly. Directly transfer to Syria through Western Union. He's skimming, or the middleman would have been skimming, I wonder. Sorry. She was smoking a lot of shisha and cigarettes, and now her smokes. There's a lot of self neglect going on there. Because Foodie focuses on the wrong things. It's the wrong things that grab her attention. Like, she could be using all the time that she spends listening to TikTok Medical Center and other such things. Like, she could be using it to learn something that benefits her in some way, a skill, just something, a language. She could be learning Arabic, but no. Yep, THC beverages. Yeah. Lots of self neglect for someone who has a lot of pre existing conditions. But she was in a good mood today, maybe because of Salah, maybe because he praised her, maybe because of whatever it was that she was doing before she got on. Who knows? I don't know. Do you guys think that she did like interact with Swordfish? Yeah, peach tea is good. No problem, Bella. But yeah, the girl doesn't focus on what's good for her at all. It's always on the wrong things, the wrong people. Everything that's detrimental to her is what she gravitates towards and does. So we'll see what she comes up with this weekend. Is she still going to be pretending that she's fasting for 3 days? Is she going to be binging at night when the cameras are off? I don't know. Swordfish would be quick to rat her out if she contacted him. Yeah, you never know. Well, he was setting it up. Kimberly left a little while ago, but she had said that Swordfish was saying, "Guess who's coming over?" and that he was cooking. I guess trying to imply that she was going to go and see him. But, he's a creep, so who knows? We know he tries like gross things in order to get attention. But that said, she was in a good mood. Yeah. Yep. Oh, probably worse. He's so skeevy. Terrible person. Terrible person. Hi, Linner. Thanks for joining us. Who, Obi-Wan, Swordfish, and Foodie? I don't think they get along well. If that's who you mean, I don't think they get along well at all. I just think she's willing to accept his horrible ways because she needs the attention from him. He gave her attention, she wanted more of it. She has addictive personality. There were substances involved, which was like enhanced everything in her mind, which wasn't functioning properly to begin with. So I think like she got hooked on the entire thing. But it's her personality that like accepted all of like his horribleness. Well, I think he benefited financially, right? We found out that she bought him like the iPad. I think wasn't there a TV, all this stuff, hooked him up with YouTube, got him a channel, all this stuff. So he was benefiting a lot. He was also getting sexy times from her, right? Okay. She doesn't know what it's like to be treated well. So during that period of time, Foodie was just kind of like bouncing around from stranger to stranger during the pandemic, no less. Yeah, she was the sugar mama, exactly. So he benefited a lot financially. So he kept going back because he was getting more out of her than she was out of him. She was getting fleeting bits of attention, which was enough for her, I think. As long as she was getting that, she kept going back. Oh, yeah, same here. Same here. It's mind-boggling. On both their ends. But like he's a bad dude. He's always up to something terrible. Her attention, somebody gave her attention. Wow. You think they have chemistry? I don't know. I don't know. He just gives me just the worst. The worst vibes. I can't even watch him. Well, I don't know if he did because remember she was using a lot of substances at that point. So what was it that was giving her satisfaction? Could she tell the difference? Or did she get hooked on the substances therefore and everything else gets automatically associated with that? Right? Oh, do not have chemistry? Her and Salah don't have chemistry? I don't know. Yeah, she was a sugar mama to him. Absolutely. Hey, he's a desperate dude, is what I gather. A desperate dude. iPad. I think she would edit his videos, if I'm not mistaken. And then, not only that, you had all of these like other people throwing themselves at him too. Dee Dee. And then wasn't the one who was on the lol cow also had like a secret things going on behind the scenes? I think her name was Becky or something. Not Amber's Beck, but a Becky from the lol cow people. Had something going on with him also. Like he was with her too while he was with, like horrible. No, she'll never know what it is like to have someone in love with her. Although she did have Pete's. I think Pete's was in love with her. You can't watch him either, Granny? Yeah, it's ugh. And we know he hurt Foodie's cat, but yet she still kept going back. Like, are you, girl, what? Ugh, I can't. I can't. Yeah, she likes people who will give her attention. Yeah, that Becky person. She was like, I don't know, offering herself up to him, trying to do thumbnails and edit his videos behind the scenes. I don't know. I don't know if I see chemistry between her and Swordfish. I see her being all giddy and all like trying to be cute, oh, like me kind of thing, like her pandering to him in a way, in a different way than with Salah. But Salah is more serious in a way than Swordfish. They were like middle school actors. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she had chemistry with either because I think both situations were fake. Fake in different ways. Like with Swordfish, his intentions were just bad from the beginning, just bad, horrible. With Salah, yes, he was a romance scammer and everything, but like they were living together. Whether they were business partners, roommates, whatever the case may be. So I feel like I don't know. It was a little different. Yeah, totally. All you had to do was fake love me. Remember that? Like he was a paid actor too. Maybe he went into the role a little better as far as chemistry goes. I don't know. Maybe he played into it. All you had to do was fake love me and I'd keep bankrolling you. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Fake and ridiculous. Again, it's about controlling that perception. Look at me. Look at all these men who want me. I mean, she tells us that to this day, right? Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Everything is for that perception. Yeah. A car stream. They were having a good time. Oh, the happiest Salah has been in the car was on that last day when he was driving her to the airport. He was jolly. He was like, oh, yeah, you have a 25-hour flight. Whatever he was telling her. He was in good spirits that last day. Meanwhile, she tells us that, like, they had this big fight because he presented her with these papers that she was but wasn't expecting, and there were witnesses there. You know what I think the difference also is? That Swordfish didn't knew that this was not a permanent situation for him. So he could be relaxed around her and do whatever or not, because we know that, there's that horrible side to him, right? Like, he's bad dude nuts. But like, be more relaxed at least on camera, whereas Salah inherited her and was in a bind. And probably in a panic. Like, how do I get out of this situation? So it's a little different. The commitment wasn't there for Swordfish, but like she ended up moving to Kuwait, whether he liked it or not, and had to deal with it. Simultaneously immobile and deeply desired. Yes, Tahini, don't you know? Don't you know? Immobile and desired, yes. That was the most sincere he was. And also, when they had the fight in the car right before the Bruce thing, when he spilled the water on her, he was chatting it up that night. He was like relaxed. And I would dare say, even though like it ended with water on her head, they had more chemistry like in that car. Why is it her with cars? In that car exchange, they had a little bit more chemistry than in like the rest of the Kuwait arc. Yeah, it was definitely his own doing. He wanted to be a romance scammer, and this is what he inherited. Oh, if I had to choose between the two, you mean? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he hasn't knifed anybody as far as we know. He hasn't hurt any cat as far as we know. He hasn't, I mean, there's a list. He hasn't done meth, let's say. He hasn't, with the exception of throwing a purse, he hasn't, mistreated her in any way. And we know the list of what the Swordfish has done. Exactly, Obi-Wan. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I think so too. For sure. To prove to Swordfish that, oh, look, here's another Muslim man who does want me. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. Because why would you go over there and then still continue to like go back and forth with like him and Dee Dee? You're a newlywed. Why are you even thinking about them? Why are you fighting with them? It really is. That's why I keep saying it's like high school level stuff. Everything's juvenile. Has she gotten a little bit better than those villa days? Yes, slightly. But she's a little bit better than she was back then. She was in contact with the swordfish the whole time she was with Sola. I believe it. I wouldn't be surprised. Even if it was just them like arguing back and forth, it's like, why are you in contact with this person at all? I don't know. She likes the drama on some level. We saw tonight when like somebody brought up the swordfish, how like the corners of the mouth went up. The scooter's disability is worth every penny. Durability is worth every penny. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised. I am very surprised that it has lasted as long as it has. It's like Bruce was the MVP of last year, and like now the scooter is in different ways. I don't know. Scooter's doing quite well. I'm so shocked because she does exceed the weight limit. The tires I thought weren't even like actual tires, but here we are months later, still going strong. Has been through, got short circuited when she decided to go through the puddle, all the snow and everything. Yeah. Very worthy purchase. Has been on the road, on the highways and everything. Yeah, sure. On the trains. The mom and the aunt clean. Yeah, it seems like that. Like check in on her from time to time, I guess. But as far as she goes, like she's not as, I mean, she's a mess, yes, for sure. But not to the extent of Villa, maybe because like she's not doing all of those substances and she's not dealing with the swordfish like on the day to day. Because as I said before, I think that was like a really bad turning point for her. But we'll see. We'll see how long the stamina bees lasts and if they end up going on this trip after all. Time will tell. Or she will. We always find out. Well, thank you all for joining on today's sudden, unplanned live stream. Foodie surprised us by going live. I appreciate you all having been here and watched what she had to say along with me. Yes, I predict that too. Stamina bees will be over tomorrow. Will she do 3 days in a row? Doubtful. Doubtful. Will she even do 2 days in a row? Doubtful. You're welcome, Granny Noodles. Bye, Brianna. Bye, everyone. I hope that wherever you are, that you are having a wonderful, possibly Saturday or Sunday, depending on your time zone. And that you all have a good, relaxing, if possible, weekend. We'll try to do a regular Sunday afternoon Eastern Standard Time thing. We'll see what she gives us between now and then. And if we're on Sunday, I hope to see you guys there. Have a great weekend, everyone.